Hello, guys, and welcome to this NXT live watch along. Uh, wow, been talking to Nick all day, and it's like going, yeah, we're gonna do this live stream. We're gonna get it together, and we're gonna last minute let you fucking down, Vinny. I mean, I feel like I'm just doing this fucking channel on my own, guys. Jesus Christ. But anyway, I wasn't really gonna do this stream, but I thought, you know what? Let's go on. Let's do a bit of NXT. Nick's on board. Well, I'll do another night. And then he let me down. So I'm literally doing this fucking stream again on my own. Can you fucking believe that, guys? What an absolute twat. What an absolute cunt. You know what I mean?
Hello. I accidentally clicked the wrong fucking the wrong screen, so it was less
this?
effective.
What the fuck's this? What's going on?
I've took over the stream. Hello.
What's going on? Where the fuck have you been? All right, sorry guys. This probably could have waited until April Fools, but fuck it, we couldn't resist.
We just couldn't. We just couldn't resist.
Yeah, Nick, welcome back, my friend. Yeah, basically, this is the reason why I was doing NXT tonight. We've been a bit aloof on it. Obviously, just promoted it with just me.
Fucking hell, the Wanderer returns.
Yeah. Yeah, we decided that we'd have a little bit of fun with it. Even had the proper setup, which how I would have probably have done the stream. We just thought, hey, it'd be a little bit of fun. So yeah, we're back. We're back in full force.
We're back. Jerry Jarrett's passed away.
Yes, I did hear about this. Massive, shocking news for
Was
the
that
Jarretts.
Jeff's dad? That was Jeff's dad, wasn't it?
Yes, definitely. Yeah, it's shocking, isn't it? A lot of things going off in wrestling lately, and it's just like, obviously, Jay Briscoe was one of the massive stories.
Came out of nowhere, that one. Absolute nowhere.
I mean, we can kind of like say that this one's a little bit more, age-wise, probably right time to go, blah, blah, blah. But still, we're wrestling fans. We all know what it means, and yeah, it's sad. But yeah, obviously, massive things happening in wrestling. Obviously, you know what? You know when wrestling's huge, right? When you sat on the train going to Barnsley, you overhear two people having a conversation about the Royal Rumble and the Bloodline, and you just can't help yourself but join in.
Sometimes you just got to, haven't you?
He's dropping out. In fact, they were dropping asleep, and I could just hear them, and I was like, they're talking about wrestling. We've got a wrestling channel. They were off the Barnsley game tonight against Port Vale. So they were getting into Barnsley early to get the coach to go down. And they were just having this random conversation. The fact one of the lads has got tickets for Money in the Bank.
Lucky bastard.
Yeah, I was like, oh my God, you lucky sod. And he's even trying to get tickets for the SmackDown on the Friday because he's going down on the Friday. So he's going to be stopping overnight. I thought, you get. How the fuck have you won it? It's like he's got one of these packages. It's clearly he spent a fair bit of money on it.
Yeah, a very good bit of money.
Yeah, I mean, so I was like, hey, he doesn't think there's going to be a screw job. In fact, he's hoping there isn't. He said that it's going to be a little bit too cliche, and totally believes that Jay won't be in Canada. And I'm saying, do you really think they're not going to take him?
Well, I was watching What Culture Wrestling this morning, and they pretty much said that Jimmy is allowed to go.
Well, Jimmy is.
Yeah.
I thought the convictions on that would have meant that he couldn't.
Well, just according to that.
It's a good little ruse, isn't it? I mean, they could be telling us anything just so that we'd go, oh, well, they're not allowed to go, and then they show up. Wait, the indicator is obviously SmackDown on Friday because that's in Montreal. If we see the Usos there, then it's going to just total spoil Saturday, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's going to really put that in a fucking dark place, isn't it?
So can't wait to see Melfio's up night, Miko. Also, hi Dylan. Hi Michelle.
So I'll quickly say hello to people. Michelle, hello. James, the Gilligaff, Chadwick, hello, dude. We've got Dylan. We should have a few more. I think Khalid said he was going to pop into the chat.
If they pop in, they pop in. If they don't, they don't. So how today happened was I got my charger this morning. I plugged it in. I turned it on and I was thinking, shit, it's not charging. But I thought, right, I'm going to leave it for a little bit because it's been dead for at least a month. We'll let it charge. Turned it back on and I still thought it wasn't charging. Turned out that I had my screen light very low. So, you know, when your battery's dying on something, it goes like darker, doesn't it? Hi, Edward.
Oh, is Edward in chat?
Yeah.
Hello, dude.
So I was like, oh shit. And then as soon as I figured it out, I messaged you. I was like, right, Dave, I'll do NXT at night. And then you were like, I'll do it with you. And then that's when we came up with a plan.
That's where we're devious. We're like,
Yeah.
yeah, what can we do to imagine like doing that for half an hour of me just ranting about you and then you just popped in.
What are you talking about?
Dave, I thought we were mates.
So dare you. This is the YouTube boxing all over again.
It's all right. Like literally, I was just explaining to Nick before we went live that I was literally DMing Connor, telling him how much. Oh, he's a prick. He's let me down. Oh, yeah. I mean, really selling it proper, like that. I was proper rating on. He's gonna watch this back and go, Dave, you lied to me. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the point.
I'm not gonna tell you the fucking truth.
Hey Dave, can't believe that Asuka is played by identical twins.
Yeah, this is something that Edward sent me earlier on, and I mean, I don't know what to think of it. As I need to look into it. Basically, I need to know the proper ins and outs of this. I'm not saying it's a lie or anything like that, but you know when you just like come across something and you just think, well, why didn't I know about this before?
Yeah.
It's like that, and I'm sure there'll be a lot of people, especially in the wrestling community, who will be like, what the fuck? Where's this come from? What? Because I've never heard of it. I'm sure, like Wrestling Days or the Insiders will be just like, "Well, where's this come from? Why are we getting this now? I didn't know
It
about
came
this
out of
before."
nowhere. Who the fuck is
It's
that
not
with
common.
Dave?
It's not common.
Hi, I am Doris. I live down the street from Dave. Nice to meet you, Sam. Rainbows and Unicorns, aka Sam. Edward believes everything he sees online. The same account said Brock is getting his own TV show.
It's like I
I
say.
could see that.
I'm not. I don't know until I see and read up on it. I'm very skeptical, and it's not that I don't. I don't want to say, "Oh, Edward, you're lying," blah blah blah. This website's lying, blah blah blah. I just want to see it for myself. I want to look into it, find out what the ins and outs are. Did she play her once? Is it just been asked? You know what I mean? Because they could have done that. If she's got a twin sister, she could have played her once, and then they've just made a big fucking story out of, oh, she's played her half and half all the time, and it's like, no, she did it once, back, blah blah blah. It's like, it's. Don't know. Did you ever watch Buffy the Vampire Slayer?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you know that the Sander
that's
character, his twin brother, played majority of his roles?
Yeah.
And the one where he was the twin, where he had two of them, that was just his twin brother. It wasn't any trickery pokery. His twin brother actually played that part. Do you know what I mean? It's stuff like that were always like, oh, right. That wasn't actually his twin.
It's same as oh, who else? There's quite a few.
Obviously, it's bullshit, says James. Like I said, just like to read up on it. Edward goes, so do you want to make a video on it? And I just thought, well, no, I don't want to look stupid. What happens if it's bullshit? I'm going to look like a right twat. Yeah, just believe my clickbait video. I don't want to make clickbait videos. I'd rather make factful videos. If it's fact, and I can prove it, I'll do it.
This is
Yeah,
kayfabe news.
I don't know what the source is.
WWE
I need to look at the
Entertainment
source, see what they've
confirmed
said
today
before.
the rumor that has been circulating internet forums for months. The character of Asuka is portrayed by two people, Kanko Yuri and her twin sister Femi Uri.
the fun fact about Asuka, there is actually two Asukas, right? There's Asuka Wiener, WWE star, woman. There's another Asuka, what's a transsexual, who's been in Japan for many, many years. I think she's also done the independent scene in America. There is two Asukas circulating. Same name, similar look, but one's a transgender. I hope that's not how they're doing this and trying to mix these two characters up, because that would kind of suck, to be quite honest with you. The other Asuka's totally different to the one what we've got in the WWE. Because a YouTuber did a clickbait video on it saying,
Yeah,
"Oh,
kayfabe
Asuka's
news.
a male," and it was like, "What? You fucking lying? Have you seen her anatomy?"
Just Isabel Nick. Who's Isabella? Just Isabella Nick. Yeah, that's who I am. I am just Isabella Nick.
Your camera's crashed.
Oh, that's fine. I
Welcome
look
back to
very
YouTube.
intense.
It's usually me with technical difficulties, so it's nice to have somebody else with technical difficulties.
It's just my camera. We'll keep the proper intense look on my face.
I don't even know what matches we've got tonight. I suck. So you're gonna have to do some homework because I've got the chat.
I'll do it now. NXT
I have no idea.
15th Feb 2023 card. Not Vengeance Day. Not fucking Vengeance Day. No. Oh yeah, it'll be the 14th. My bad. Because it's still the 14th there, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I don't know who it is, but it looks like Hank Walker. It looks like. So JC Jane explains. Grayson Waller, Tyler Bate, Tia Hale, Tiffany Stratton, Hank Walker, Charlie Dempsey, and Bron Breakker
so
returns.
Hank is the prodigy of Drew Gulak.
Yeah.
He's supposed to have told him to actually get some fucking ring attire, because he looks like he's just come from a junkyard. So that's who that is. Oh, right, okay. Tyler Bate versus Grayson Waller. That should be interesting.
That'll be a good match. I'm looking
Obviously, they're going to be
Dempsey.
building up Carmelo Hayes and Braun Breaker. That's the next feud for Breaker.
Yeah.
That should be interesting. And obviously, JC Jane after her attack on Gigi Golan last week, where she kicked her full on in the face.
Yeah. How dare she?
Bruise.
To be fair, right, that fucking thud was horrible.
She caught her massively.
It was the door throw.
You could not get away from that. That was proper connected.
Some people think he's bonkers, but he loves LFC. One of these days, he's going to run free.
Ooh, I don't know where you went with that.
I don't either, to be honest.
Some people think he's bonkers, but he loves LFC. Bonkers. We should have. The only time that I ever wished we had a proper soundboard is in that situation. You know, like Gregor John. And then we've got that one for bonkers. And we could just have one for James where it goes, fuck off.
Every time he comes in. Fuck off, James, fuck off.
Do you know what I mean? We could have the soundboard for everybody. That's the only time that I'd even entertain that, to be quite honest.
Or the arsehole song by, what's it called? Oh, the tune's stuck in my head.
You're an asshole.
You're an asshole. Would James like that, though? That's a question.
Ah, James wouldn't give a fuck. He's not bothered.
I had a good Valentine's Day yesterday.
Oh, well, do you want to see what I got from Valentine's Day? Let me just get it. I hope you can see it. Let me just show you.
How is everyone then? What did you get for Valentine's Day? Me, I got a massive hard-on because I spent it alone. Players, for the prayers for the families affected at last night's shooting at the Michigan State University.
I got this for you, Nick. Coming in close.
Yes. You can't see me coming in close, unfortunately.
That got a rose for my daughter.
That's nice of her. If you haven't hit that like button, hit that like button. Gets to 10 likes on this stream.
And meet the bear.
Fuck all. Oh, nice. Yeah, I didn't get out either, bonkers.
So I got some other stuff. And my daughter actually gave me a gift box, right? Daughter's 10. Got to remember that. Nail file.
Right.
Clippers.
Right.
She's also got me some toothpicks. Yeah, my daughter's it's like even got me some facial cream.
She must be hinting at something there, Dave.
I think she's telling me something.
Yeah, she is, 100%.
Dad, you need to sort yourself face out in cleanliness. You need to sort yourself out. You need to pluck your eyebrows. You need to do your nails. Bless her, love her to bits, man. She's done. She's put like photographs in, written me "I love you" like 100 times or something like that on a bit of paper. Yeah, she's done some really sweet stuff. It's really heartwarming what she did
bless
today.
her.
And she spent a good tenner on me. What did I do? I did nothing. No, I didn't. I bought a Sims 4 for Xbox One, which you were playing when I left. And I just got some sweets. Love art sweets and stuff like that. So that's my Valentine's, my daughter.
Just checking what Mike is coming out. My boyfriend got me a bunch of red roses and a giant teddy bear.
Oh, Michelle, you've got a boyfriend. Wow, things have changed. David Paul, shout out to you.
Yo,
Hope
David
you're well,
Paul.
my friend.
I'm having a cigarette while we're doing it. Who are your people voting for the female Ballon d'Or? Finalists are Beth Mead,
you've
Alex
actually got
Morgan, and Alexa. Beth Mead, because no
Well,
offense,
English.
I won't vote for any American woman. You already know
I
my
don't-
feelings on that. Sorry, but no.
Right, well, I'm going to just be. Well, I'm not going to be controversial.
That'll be controversial.
Beth Mead won the fucking Euros. Simple as.
When is there?
Alex Morgan, right? What did she fucking win this last year? What did she win? If you say the MLS Female Championship, who gives a fuck? That's in America. That's not the Ballon d'Or. The Ballon d'Or's a world global award.
When is
Winning
the
your
Ballon
league
d'Or? That's
does
the
not.
question.
What's that?
When is their Ballon d'Or?
It's
We
the
all
same
say
time
it
as the
now.
men's. It's the same time as the
Yeah,
men's.
but where the fuck is that? I don't know when it is.
Apparently, there's a shortlist for the men's at the moment where Saka and
Messi.
who else? Messi's going to win it because he's won World Cup.
Mm-hmm. He wasn't
That's
even
the
their
spoilers.
best player, let's be honest.
Spoilers. Messi wins.
October. Right, so in that time, there is a Women's World Cup. Correct? I think it's in September.
If she's in the shortlist already, that can't count.
So
You
can
can't
that count?
add that. You can't
Can you
add
not add
that
it?
success to that list. I'm sorry, but the votes should have been already done and counted for. Look, if you're going to have a proper Ballon d'Or, you can't just give it to the nearest American. Right, so Rapido out of there. Morgan
wouldn't give it to
out
her.
of there. It's about the global game. Beth Mead has had a fantastic fucking year. Last year was her year. She's been fantastic. Dominated in the Euros. I mean, you could have put any of the female team in that category, to be quite honest with you, because they all were outstanding. This is a nation what hasn't been successful in the female game for many, many years, finally clicking and getting the job done. How can you ignore that? Alex Morgan has been fucking doing it year in, year out in America. Awarding her means fuck all. Awarding somebody like Beth Mead puts the English football and football in general on a bigger map. It doesn't with Alex Morgan. Sorry, it doesn't. So if you think that she deserves the Ballon d'Or, then nah. If they give it to her, it'll suck, in my opinion. Beth Mead deserves it.
Yeah.
You're promoting a game of football. Keeping it in America would suck. especially when she hasn't won a World Cup. A
Could be this
couple of,
year, could be a year though. The way they're playing. Let's be honest.
yeah, but it could be England's year.
That's what I'm talking about. England's year,
Yeah,
not
yeah, yeah. It could be
America's.
England's year. We could do something amazing in this World Cup. It's so fascinating that the English game and the female has come on so fucking much that you've got to celebrate it. It's got to be celebrated. Maybe I'm a bit biased, but then Americans
You're
would be
biased.
biased.
What? How dare
No,
you?
but Americans are biased. I'm sure David Paul will want Alex Morgan to win because he's American.
I don't
He
want
probably
any
doesn't even
American to
really
win.
know who Beth Mead is. But we do because we're English.
If you know how I feel about that, he is so yummy and handsome. No one cares, Michelle. I'll be honest, no one cares. Thank you for telling us. I'm glad you're happy, but we don't really want to know that bullshit.
James has just put it best. We are all safe now.
Yep.
She. Well, Michelle, as long as you're happy, that's the main thing. I believe she's talking about Irish Rebel, right?
I have no idea. No idea.
Who is your boyfriend, Michelle? Is it Irish Rebel?
Who
I'm
is it?
sure Robert would like to know, but is in a relationship.
I'm so yummy and handsome. I say that myself.
I've
The
got
way
both.
I'm looking at it's like I'm probably giving you the evils. It's like really upset me. Like I'm looking at the stream and it's like a proper.
I've just told you that Misfits boxing is fake.
How dare you?
Not that again.
As
They're
strange as
all
this is,
safe
I am
now.
really looking forward to seeing how the thingy is.
What's that?
The how the fuck the tag team's gonna work.
How can it work?
Well,
How can it work?
this is what I've heard. Again, don't know how true. Um, there's going to be a circle next to the ring, and each boxer does have to fight. But that's all I know. And again, would not be true.
Don't know how that. Don't know how that enhances the game of boxing.
It's not
I
meant to.
don't know how that promotes boxing.
It's. I don't think that's meant to. I just think it's more entertainment. What they want to do is take bits from WWE. I don't understand why they took tag team boxing. But
Yeah, but then that just makes it scripted because that's WWE. That's what you're doing.
not
You can't
really.
make something from WWE and go, oh, let's turn it real.
Again, they're taking parts. So like the promos, the lavish music,
Yeah, but
the
yeah, well,
fucking entrances.
promos has always been a part of boxing in some way,
Yeah,
shape,
but
or form.
some aren't
Press
that great.
conferences, you just got to look at that.
Some aren't that great though, Dave. You've got to agree. Some are borrowed as fuck. You've got to admit that. You've got like your Tyson Furies, he entertains people, and other stuff like that.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just like I don't know. I don't think it's needed. Boxing's always coped without that kind of shit. It's always had a prestige. It's always been very disciplined.
That's
I
why it's
don't know.
called Misfits, because they don't want it to be disciplined anymore. Right, so
Yeah,
change the
I get, I
subject.
kind of get it, but
So,
it's
guys, what's your favourite toenail colour?
what's what? Toenail
Favourite
what?
toenail colour? Like, what would you paint your nails?
Why are we
I
going
probably
into
would
that for?
vote for Beth Mead right now. World Cup will decide it. Alex Morgan has been injured for some time.
But then she shouldn't win them.
Yeah, she definitely shouldn't win it. If we get married, you are going to my. No, I'm not going. You're never safe with James and Nick around. That's very true. That's very true.
Dum 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 dum.
Dum dum dum.
Hello, Sam. You're never safe with Sam. You imagine her at the wedding party, the reception. She'll be there with a gin, sherry, and drink whatever drink, prosecco probably, getting absolutely smashed, doing
No,
karaoke,
no,
singing
Dave, Dave.
Taylor Swift at the top of
Way
her voice.
safe. But if it's Madcap Moss, uh, Edge, Drew, or Damien Priest. They're not safe.
She'd be on table, dancing away, lifting up her skirt or whatever, flashing away,
Flashing everyone.
flashing at what's under her kilt. She should be wearing a kilt because she's got to because it's flashing her mad cat knickers.
With a Drew bra.
True, but well, she'll have a sword out, singing to "Honest Day, I can see it." Oh dear, yeah, that's Melissa, isn't it? That'd be Melissa joining her.
Melissa 100% would. Like, she wouldn't care.
Yeah, but then she'd put everybody on the list. You're on the list. You're on the list.
She'll never put me on the list, unfortunately.
It's fun. It was fun in the Liverpool Everton stream. Just wait for this show to start now. You've just got the
6
ding
minutes.
on the watching
6
ding on the
minutes.
ball. Got Bailey on the screen, so I'm slightly distracted. Got Bailey.
I'm just watching a GG moment. It's a proper kick that, like, she must have hurt because she proper screamed. Like, I don't get the fascination with GG, mate. Like,
Got a
she's
big ass.
That's it. She's got a fat
But
ass. That's it.
I liked her on the independent scene. I think her ass has got too big. I don't know what it is. I don't.
Put implants. She's got what is it? A BLB.
Jason
Whatever it's called.
Jane is all right. She's got a bit of an arse face though, but I think she's better looking than Gigi Golan.
Yeah. If you see her on the pictures on Instagram, you can tell Gigi uses way too much Photoshop. Are hosting tournaments on Thursday. Oh, what football's a question though? Like actual football. Oh, American rugby.
American rugby. The Super Bowl were great. I can't knock that. That was a good show. That was a good match. Full of incidents. The only I think on it drawback to that was Rihanna.
Dave's put a poll out, and everyone voted 5, and I'm just like, a lot of people lie on these polls. Like, a lot of people.
What was the poll about?
The Rihanna's show. I rewatched it, and I was just like, yeah, it's not as great as what people are saying it is.
Look, it was visually okay, but when you strip it down, you could see clearly she wasn't singing. Now, if she'd have sang that live, I'd have been, okay, I'm impressed.
Yeah, she's pregnant and stuff. Like, well.
Yeah, but that shouldn't stop you singing.
No.
What's singing got to do with being pregnant?
That's got to do with dancing. I can understand why she didn't dance.
She did a bit of dancing, but I'm not bothered about the dancing. She's a singer. I'm not bothered about her dancing. Yeah, I mean, first and foremost, she's going onto a stage to sing in front of fucking millions of people, and she didn't sing. Hello, that's lazy.
I'll sing in front of 10 people.
But we can't sing. She can sing. She legitimately can sing. So why didn't she? When
Here comes the kick.
Yeah, she banged straight into that door, and then
It's a door that gets me each and every
it's
time.
the door what hit marked her face. It wasn't the boot.
The boot didn't even touch her face.
Yeah, it's not the boot. It's the
It's
door.
a door.
The door. You can see the crack in the door. That was her head hitting it.
Oh, and that second boot. Oh, that second boot. Like when she actually kicked her in the door like that was a bit. That looked a bit real.
Because if you look at the photograph, it's all on the side that hit the door, where the bruise is. It's not on the side where she got kicked. Well, we'll see. We're going to see in a couple of minutes. We're going to get the foot out. All right, question. Was that as brutal as the barbershop? Shawn Michaels super kick. Was that as brutal? Did that hit hard? Did that hit home as hard as that did? So, I remember being a kid watching that for the first time, and I was in shock. He's putting through a goddamn window. And then we all just said it's sugar glass as kids because we knew it weren't real. So we were going out sugar glass. They used that in films, you know.
Yeah, well, he's had films, but to be
They
fair,
used
right,
that in films. They
the
used the
impact
bottles.
of Thingy turning on Thingy, that was bigger, but the fucking actual pain was bigger for fucking Gigi.
Ah, yeah. The pain was real. I, I'm sure Marty Jannetty just went up and went and had some more drugs or something. So yeah, job done.
I always thought he was better than Shawn Michaels, me personally.
I don't know. I never thought that Marty Jannetty had a great solo career though,
No, he didn't.
but it was partly the fact that Shawn Michaels lied. Marty Jannetty was having a bit of a nap. Was meant to be woken up for a match. Shawn Michaels thought he was drugged up. He were just having a nap. So Shawn Michaels went and reported him to Vince McMahon and got him sacked. So when they found out that they made a mistake, they rehired Marty Jannetty and stuck him in a feud with Shawn Michaels, stripped Shawn Michaels of the IC title, giving it to Marty Jannetty. That's how that happened. And then obviously Shawn Michaels went on to be a main event at WrestleMania, blah, blah, blah,
I
blah,
never liked
blah.
Shawn Michaels. Great in ring, but a fucking dickhead.
I didn't like his first run after the Montreal screw job. Uh, I I didn't like that. I weren't into that. But then, obviously, when he came back as the born again Christian Shawn Michaels, I kind of got on board with that. I like that. Took me a while to like embrace it again, but actually saw a little bit of a genuine person there. Whereas before, yeah, he was an asshole.
He was.
I didn't like the Generation X. I've got to be honest. I couldn't get into that. That was at a time where I was starting to go out drinking. I stopped watching wrestling for a short time. I actually missed the Attitude Era. I came back pretty much as we were going into WrestleMania 17. That's when it caught my attention again. I was like, oh, this is good. At the end of the
This is
Attitude Era.
tasty.
In memory of Jerry Jarrett.
And I've
There you
crashed
go.
again. Funny face though.
Oh, that's even better.
Musicians, pre-sync their performance.
Musicians pre-ring performances before the Super Bowl. Nothing goes wrong according to that element, says David Paul. It's not that it went wrong for Rihanna. She just clearly were lip syncing.
She didn't sing anything. Like absolutely anything.
You're live in Orlando. It's Valentine's Day. They've all got cards and hearts.
They're celebrating the wrong day. Today's not Valentine's Day. It's not for fucking lovers.
It's 15th of February, you dicks.
Yeah, how dare you get be a day behind, slow bastards.
Starting with Grayson Waller. It's Grayson Waller. Fantastic match he had with Braun Breaker though in the cage at Vengeance Day. He did have a fantastic match. I feel like they need to do something with him.
Well, he's versus Tyler Bate, isn't he?
Yeah, they need to do something with this guy. He is good. I know he's a dick. He acts like a dick, but he's meant to. He's a fucking heel. He's doing a fucking fine job at it, getting people to hate him. I think that's one of the hardest jobs in wrestling, to be honest.
It's the hardest job in any fucking thing. If
Getting
you,
somebody to hate you.
it's like the guy from Game of Thrones. I can't remember his name, but the guy
Joffrey,
Joffrey, yeah, he
King
did that.
Joffrey.
He did
He
that good
didn't
of a
really
job.
fucking do it. He proper got proper hated though.
Yeah,
He couldn't even walk down the street without being fucking heckled.
that's what I mean. He did that good of a job. Like people hate in real life.
Here's JC Jane, uh, split screen. It's like the kid who did that. The Kellogg's, the Toby
Tony the Tiger.
Tiger advert where he gets lifted on that fork truck and it's great, and it's like that kid had to go into fucking full on hiding because people wanted to kill him.
It's also the Go Compare guy. The amount of people that fucking hated him was unbelievable.
Oh,
This should be a good match.
Tyler Bates good.
Tyler Bates fantastic.
It's always Grayson Waller. Do you know what I mean? It's like I don't want. It's like in that situation, you just think, well, both of them should win.
I'll win. Oh, he's wiped his ass on the towel for it back at Tyler Bates. And he's laughing. Oh, I wouldn't touch that Tyler. He doesn't know where his ass has been. Ring the bell.
And it started off with fire. There's
Grayson
getting
Wallace
battered
just
in the
punched
back.
him. Yeah, smashing him with the arm punches, whatever called.
Forearms.
That's the one.
Just
Oh,
forearms.
it looked like he punched him in the nuts. I'm a little bit behind you.
Yeah. He's just shot his smack into the camera right now. He's got Tyler Bate in the middle rope. He's tied up. He's tied up. God damn it.
He's tied up. God damn it. Well, there we go. Oh, he's sitting on him. I hope his dick doesn't stink. Have we watched it today?
I always miss your kind of commentary. I don't ever go that quite far south when I'm doing it. But then it's like as soon as you come in, you're like, he's got his dick in his face.
Got his dick in his face. My commentary's fantastic. Oh, Tyler Bates poked him in the eye. Punched him.
If you like the fact that Nick's back, smash that like button.
We are NXT. No, we are not NXT.
We are just real talk. We are
yeah.
just real sports.
We are just real sports, James.
Just
get the chant right. Come on. JRS. JRS. JRS.
We should start with we are just real sports. Ooh, tag team match, Roxanne Perez. We've got Satomura.
Oh yeah, that's on tonight, isn't it?
Satomura in action. The end boss, Satomura.
She is amazing. Oh, I've got a black screen here. We've gone black.
Are you going to do it? You're going to do it. When you've come back, you've got to do the the Just Real Sports thing like Triple H does. We are just real sports. We're having our own little blackout match.
Yeah, this is how you do. Oh, every time I sit in my chair, it goes down. I'm fucking definitely fat. You know you're fat when your chair goes down when you sit in it. JRS is as bad as JS. Never. We're not sports entertainment, and we're not proper entertainment either.
We're just two blokes what just.
Brad, welcome in. Sad about Jeff Jarrett, Dad. It really is. It really is sad.
Hello, Brad. How you doing, dude?
How are you doing today, Brad? Who is your favourite? Are you streaming Dynamite tomorrow? Most likely, yeah.
Nick will be on his own.
Yep.
I will leave him to do that. I can't do it anyway. I'm at work.
Especially on Valentine's Day, yeah. But to be fair though, Valentine's Day is just a regular day. Like if you actually do the proper research on it, like
Tuesday.
Valentine's Day is just a normal day. The only reason why it's so big is because two people called Valentine got killed on the day. On the 14th. That's why they named it Valentine's Day.
Isn't the actual main thing to actually just tell an admirer, tell somebody that you admire them from a distance? I didn't think it was actually a day for couples to celebrate love for each other.
I couldn't find nothing because that's what I tried to find when you said it, but I couldn't find nothing on that. But I only looked at a couple of things and got bored. So it
was so that people what didn't have the courage to go up to their so-called sweetheart and ask them out, they could just send them a card and go.
I like Camilla Hayes. Yeah, we've got a lot of Camilla Hayes fans in the chat. We like Camilla Hayes as well. He's a fantastic wrestler.
This is the thing, Brad. When we watch this, we're not looking at the storyline does help, but we're looking at future stars. We're looking at how they develop week in, week out. And Carmelo Hayes is already, we are shadow of a doubt, ready for the main roster.
Yeah.
You could literally just pluck him right now, shove him in a match with Seth Rollins, and off you pop. Off you go. Same with Roxanne Perez. That's what we're looking at. We're looking at future stars now and saying, how would they fare against your likes of Bailey, Asuka, Liv Morgan? How would they fare with these guys? Roxanne Perez fits straight in. Carmelo Hayes fits straight into that mid card in the main roster.
Currently, in
Fits
mid-card.
fits straight in. Imagine him and Rick. Well, we've already seen it. Ricochet versus Carmelo Hayes. We've had it in NXT. Imagine that on the main roster. Do you know what I mean? It's mouth watering. If they booked Ali right, imagine that match. That would be amazing. There's so many amazing matches that you could do with Carmelo Hayes on the main roster. You know, we could see it night after Monday Night Raw after Mania. There's going to be call ups.
After night.
There's going to be call ups, and wouldn't be surprised if Carmelo Hayes is not one on that list. He's ready, baby.
He is ready.
I don't think Trips is though. I don't think you take Trip Williams up.
No, I mean he could be a good hype man, but he's definitely not ready yet.
Yeah, I feel that's where I feel like a hit row fall down for me. I think Ashante Donis is ready. I think he's good and would be a good solo star. But Top Dollar, he's crap. He's not ready. He's not. He's not half ready. The only reason why that faction worked was because of Swerve Strickland,
And he's no longer.
and he's in AEW. That's the only reason why that worked.
Yeah.
Top Dollar's just not ready. He proved that. He's proven that he's not ready. I'd like to see more of B-Fab, but I'd wanted to change the fucking name from B-Fab because that name sucks. That's like Doudrop. The name sucks.
She can suck me as long as she gets consent.
Gets consent. But what? You're the one giving her consent, so of course she's going to get consent.
She might. Just because I'm saying it doesn't mean I'm going to say yes, she can do it.
I can imagine you. She'll go down on you. If you'll be midway through, you're going, no. You're violating me. No.
Get off me. I didn't say you could. But I am enjoying it, so keep going.
No. You violated me.
Stop it.
Sorry, Brad. Sorry, Brad.
Don't even think Brad.
I feel like we did this to poor old Lola last night.
Yeah.
Poor old kid. Kind of pounced on her, didn't we? You're like 50 questions. And I'm going, wait a minute, how old are you? Let's get it straight. So we can't be telling you. We don't want to be hitting on somebody who are too young. So how old are you first?
I wasn't hitting on him.
I know you weren't, but I just wanted to make sure that it will have been legitimate, and because you can't gauge people with the names, can you? You can't gauge ages.
No.
I'd be like, okay, how old are you?
Then I can be tactful. Like the people
I can be tactful.
Right.
Because when you sat just in front of a camera, like we can talk, right? We can talk with each other now. But when you sat in front of a camera on your own, you've literally just waiting for the chat to
go by, or you're just chatting shit. Yeah. So I'm just going to start judging people in the chat. James Chadwick, right? He's a massive man who lives in the basement with 6 buckets of shit. Right? Dylan is like.
Whoa. Have you been to James Chadwick's house?
No.
Well, what you just like? I mean, because me, in my world, James Chadwick is 6'9", built like a brick shit house. Got his own little bat cave because he's a billionaire. I mean, he lives in that mansion, right? And he's converted his backyard into a bat cave with all these cameras. I mean, stop me if I'm wrong, but I feel this is extremely accurate.
Yeah. Do you know what? I actually agree with your thingy.
I mean, David Paul, right? David Paul is the John Madden of the chat.
Yeah.
He's like, he knows everything. He's like got encyclopedias of American football, American baseball, anything to do. I mean, when they writ the Declaration of Independence, he was there.
Yeah.
He writ the first word on that page. That's David Paul.
It wasn't John Hancock. It was David
No,
Paul.
no, no, no. It wasn't him. David Paul were there
Yeah,
first.
it was David Paul.
David Paul were overseeing it, going
In
down.
my
No, no,
opinion, Nick's
no, no,
favourite American day of the year and mine for different reasons, Mardi Gras or fast knocked um, type of donut available where I live is next Tuesday. Mardi Gras. I think I've heard of that, but I can't remember it on my head. Fuck not there. James is making eyes at me. James, stop making eyes at me. We'll do that in the DMs later. People think they know everything. You think they know everything you mean.
Michelle.
Yeah.
Let's do Michelle now. She's a showgirl in Las Vegas. She's got feathers in her hair. And all that's debonair. Duh, 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 duh,
What
duh,
about
duh.
Dylan?
Dylan's a DJ. I've actually seen Dylan's TikToks and he amazes me. He's a great lad. Proper got moves, that kid. Got moves.
Nah, not David Paul. That doesn't work. Well, it does it ever work? That's all the people in the chat. Edward. What about Edward? I know we've actually seen Edward, but let's do Edward.
Oh, I don't know. Pee Wee Herman comes to mind when I think of Edward. Pee Wee Herman with glasses.
Yeah, that's him.
Yeah, that's Edward.
Yeah, that's Edward.
Pee Wee Herman. I think we've nailed it with that one.
Yeah. I'm not even gonna try.
Did you ever see the William N.C. Hostin video?
No.
It's on Twitter. I think it's on his YouTube channel as well. It is good, right? He's just driving through the town Austin at 3:16 in the afternoon, and he's just going, "I've officially seen Austin at 3:16. I'm now entering Austin at 3:16." It's so tongue in cheek. It's brilliant. It's just like riding through Austin, the state of Austin or whatever, the town of Austin or whatever it is.
I think it's maybe a city.
Yeah. It's just so good. It's yeah. Couldn't help but put a smile on my face when he put that on. Tyler Bate has won.
Sweet. Edward is Scottish. Enough said. We make allowances. Yeah, we make allowances.
You know what? I don't really hate on Edward as much as people would think. I think he's naive.
Yeah, he's getting better. He's definitely getting better.
I just think it's just the kid in him, really. To be quite honest with you, he's just like any typical 20 odd year old. There's a lot of them what love the YouTubers. Some 30-year-olds what love the YouTubers. Do you know what I mean? There's just people like that out there. It's fine. I still see him rushing into my local Asda, going down that certain drinks aisle, looking for the prime. It's not there, and I've got a big massive smile on my face knowing that it's not there.
Big win for Tyler Bates. I still haven't seen him. I had one yet. I just want to try it. See what it's like.
It's not. I don't think it's worth the hype, but that's just me. I'm trying to be honest, and I bought it, drank 2 bottles, didn't like it. I didn't feel like I was getting money worth or anything like that. It just felt another drink.
Do you ever feel like you're getting your money worth? That's a question.
Well, yeah. When you watch porn for free, you're definitely getting your money's worth, aren't you? You're getting fulfilled. You're having a wank. That's fulfillment.
That's why I don't pay for fucking OnlyFans, because you're never going to get your enjoyment out of them.
Well, no, you OnlyFans. I mean, you've just got to like fans, haven't you? You know, the plastic ones, the metal ones.
The green, the grey ones.
Yeah, office fans. Then big fans, what they use it in for generators. It just depends on what kind of fans that you like, really.
Just for the people that actually come here to watch wrestling, we have 2 wrestlers on the screen.
It's the brothers. It's the Jensen and
he's getting angry.
Jensen and Josh Briggs.
You know when he's getting angry, he's either going to catch all the Pokemon because he's turned his hat backwards, or he's getting angry.
Poacher mum. That's what he did.
I
He's got
mean,
camo on.
okay.
That means he's invisible.
It's John Cena.
Anybody what wears camouflage suddenly turn invisible. What's Kerner James see in Josh? Anyway,
Penis.
he must have a big dick.
Yeah. That's what I see in you. Just penis.
Oh, I am a massive dick.
Yep.
I ain't got a massive dick. I'm just a massive dick.
You not having a massive penis, but you being a massive penis makes up for that.
I'm just one big dick.
Yeah. Agreed. No arguments from me there.
I totally admit it. I mean, there's JCJ. She's backstage. Waller's kicking off backstage with Shawn Michaels. JCJ and camera crew's going through. You see the camera crew rush through there.
No, because I'm still
Oh, it's not
behind.
backstage. Is that Albert? That's Albert.
Yeah, Albert's in there. Yeah, you can see him kicking off.
Kensai. Prince Albert.
He was fantastic wrestler. Him.
Yeah, but when you know what a Prince Albert is,
It's
Tallywhacker.
oh, is it? Oh, I'm thinking King Edward. What's this cigar?
No. The Prince Albert is having, I think, is it a ring, cock ring? That's or Bell End is a Prince Albert.
I think so.
I think it's something along them lines. It's definitely sexual.
I'm not googling it.
The chat's died on my end. I don't know if yours is still moving.
No, it's dead.
It's not
So,
moving.
chat, let's get involved. Ask me and Dave some questions. Wrestling trivia. Come out.
You know what? To be quite honest with you, last night I didn't think this chat actually stopped. I felt like it was just vibrant all the way through the stream. Got 300 and odd views, which is great. We've been averaging that for the last couple of shows, which, yeah, we only got like 700 and odd for the last pay-per-view, Royal Rumble, which I felt were a little bit low. But, I don't know.
I would say because I wasn't there, but I'm here now and the chat's dead, so that's probably why. That's why I don't.
We've got 7 people in the chat, but no, I don't know what happened with the Royal Rumble. I don't know what's really happening when the pay-per-views pass 8. It's probably because we're small.
Yeah.
That's all I
We
can
need
think.
to start like
Yeah.
3 hours earlier than days. That's what it is. We flood the market before he does.
Yeah, but we won't get the kids because honestly, Days don't even have to start. You know, I've noticed this. He don't even have to start his stream, and there'll be about 30 people just sat in his chat for like a day. It's like, you know, you can chat on other fucking social networks, right?
David, pause licking your arsehole.
Right. What? Dave, great Merseyside Derby stream. Yeah, it was a fantastic stream. It's got nothing to do with me. It was just a fantastic stream. I always look at it when I'm doing YouTube and stuff. It's how the chat is, whether it's a good stream or not.
Yeah.
How I engage with the chat. If the chat's on fire, I'm on fire. If the chat's dead, then it's hard. It really is fucking hard to do stuff because you're just trying to hoping that there's something on the show. Oh my god, can we get excited? Fortunate enough with the Liverpool game.
For the Rumbles, NXT team has been great so far. So far it's 7 from me. Even though my camera's crashed.
The thing is, I can't vote yet. I won't vote after one match.
That's a question.
When we used to do half time scores with Days, I always scored it low because I always think that, you know, the next hour will sell it. You know what I mean? It's usually the last hour of every show. What's like, yeah, this is the good stuff. This is the main event. Blah blah blah. You're gonna go home feeling that something big has just happened. You don't really get that in the first hour of a show, to be honest.
No. Rousey.
I've got to be fair. Last night's Raw, the go home show, was pretty decent. That's why I didn't score it low. I scored it at 6.5 but that wasn't a poor 6.5. I'm not. I wasn't slagging it off.
Yeah, you were, Dave.
I
Where was
was.
you? Where was your 15s? When's the show that good? To be
I
fair,
think
right?
the
I bet.
best thing about last night's show was the Cody,
Yeah, I
the
bet
Sami Zayn
people
segment.
rated it a 10.
That was the show. If you if you watched only that, you'd be satisfied. You didn't really need the rest. I didn't think the rest delivered that much, to be quite honest with you. You got a few bits. Yeah, we're
Apollo!
okay. Yeah, I mean,
I've crashed
Bronson Reed,
again. What the fuck? How the fuck have I just crashed again?
just stay as you are.
Yeah,
We know you're pretty.
I'm fucking something, alright. I,
It's just
I
like
bet a lot of people rated that show higher because of that one promo.
you can't. I
Guaranteed.
can't. You can't rate a show on a one promo. It saved it, but yeah, it got the 6.5 basically for that promo. The rest was okay. Yeah, it was Bronson Reed picking up a victory. Great for him going into the elimination chamber. The Judgment Day stuff was okay. We knew Rhea Ripley was going to come back because obviously she's got a match at Chamber, so they have to promote that. The Brock Bobby stuff were okay. I was disappointed nobody went through a table. There was fucking two tables. Nobody went through one. That was disappointing. Bailey lost in the final, which she always was gonna lose in the
Yeah,
main.
Wonder Woman pinned everyone, didn't she?
That was always going to happen, though, in my world. I never thought for one second that Bianca was ever going to lose that match.
No,
Do you know what I mean? It's
never.
just how Bianca's booked. And it's not me hating on Bianca. It's just how she's booked. I don't like how she's
Is
booked.
it? Is there an E in JC? Like J A
No,
C E
no,
Y.
it's J.A. and Jane. It's even on the screen if you're watching your TV.
Oh, so glad I actually put it
It's
on
on
there.
the big screen at the back. I was.
Yeah, it is. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I was trying to spell, Dave. God.
She's pretty. I don't mind
She's pretty.
She's
She's got
got a
nothing
good
on Evil Uno, though, has she? Never will.
look.
Tomorrow's stream will be Evil Uno Watch.
If you can find him, you win $1 million.
Yeah.
We
If
ain't
I
got $1
find
million.
him,
We ain't got £1 million. But we'll give it away in Monopoly money. Uh, best friends, best friends, better enemies.
yeah, that's totally true.
That actually just that is that's our new channel name.
Yeah, best friends, bitter enemies.
It's our new podcast. I think this. I don't know. NXT is never going to bring that big number. It never does. To be honest, with watch-alongs.
NXT, AEW, Impact won't bring the big numbers.
Yeah, they've always been the lackluster ones. To be quite honest
Yeah.
with you, we'll probably get just over 100 views on this one.
We were 60 something.
Yeah, we'll do all right. It's not going to get the heights of Raw or SmackDown. It never really does. But you know, a lot of people don't really give this the chance that it deserves. I think that sucks a
It's
little
hit
bit.
and miss. It's hit and miss all the time, though.
You've got a developmental talent. It's going to be hit and miss. They're learning.
You're a
This,
developmental talent
and we're still learning. Yeah, I'm hit and miss out all the time.
all the time,
Me getting
fucking
my
every time.
me getting my laptop to work is hit and miss. I don't have any technical problems. It's like, oh my god, fucking hell, Dave.
Well done, you've gone through a full stream without one. the big.
Dave started the stream on time. Whoop whoop.
I bet people were shocked when he started a bit earlier there.
They saw me on my own, and then I was saying that I had technical difficulties with chat. They were like, "Oh, typical Dave. Not got chat up on box, has he? Nah, typical Dave." I fooled you. I didn't even put it on. I was just seeing all that segment from last week again.
The big haters on this channel is Misfits Boxing. I don't know what the boxing or the UFC will do. We haven't tried that yet. That's to come.
It's
And
just picking. Oh, I
WWE.
heard somebody talk about UFC having a UK show. That could be interesting. You know, if they do a show just dedicated over here at English hour,
That'd be
we
cool.
could do get all over that. Let Days do the American stuff and we just concentrate on the English.
Days will probably want to do that, but guys.
Ah,
JC would win every Brit Battle look like contest. I don't think Britt Baker's that good looking, if I'm honest. I just don't. No.
I don't think she looks like Britt Baker to me. I'm gonna have to go to the toilet, so you're gonna have
Go on
to
then.
hold the fort for 5.
Oh shit, guys! Tell me what to say. It's been a while. I don't know what to do.
It's pooping time.
It's pooping time. Currently, we have JCJ crying. I definitely think, if I'm honest, Gigi's going to come in and attack. What does everyone else think? Like, please tell me what do you think's going to happen? JCJ is definitely going to jump in. 100% she is. Currently, JCJ is wagging a finger. I'm a bit behind. She's touching her chest. She's pointing to the ground. She's talking in the mic. She's doing stuff. I don't know what she's actually saying because I can't hear her. She's saying something. Oh my god, she's saying words, guys. Oh, hands going all over. You can't even see what I'm doing. You cannot see what I'm doing. Unfortunately. Oh, she's talking again. Gigi Dolan's going to have to come out at some point. 100% she is. She's going to have to come out. It's just going to have to boot her in the face. Boot her in the face. She hasn't booted her in the face yet. Not yet. I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for it. We're waiting. I think the fans are booing her. There's one woman in the crowd just clapping. Must be on her side. She's got one fan. She has one whole fan. She's getting very into this. Hopefully we don't get another Michael Shanae moment regarding a tag team breakup. Most likely. It'll happen. It'll happen, David Paul. Well, it's WWE in it. Of course they're going to do that. Now she's laughing like a crazy woman. Now she's spinning round. Oh, she's so dizzy. Her head is spinning. There comes and we goes at tomorrow. Oh no! Bless me. It was a big ass sneeze.
Fucking heard that sneeze up fucking stairs. I'm back, baby.
Yeah, you're back. We currently have Chase you on.
I can see Thea Hale. She's amazing.
She's
Right, little
very
pocket rocket.
entertaining.
She must have a match.
Yeah, she does. She's
Tiffany
versing
Stratton.
another wrestler.
Tiffany Stratton.
Another wrestler.
It's amazing that Connor put what's next for Sami Zayn on Twitter. He went wrestling. That's what's next for Sami Zayn.
It's Thea Hale.
What do you think of that? Days seems to want a disqualification at Chamber, leading
Yeah.
to a match on night 1 at WrestleMania where he wins the title. Do you give Sami Zayn a title?
Yes, you should. It's over as Rover.
I feel that we had a ruse. I think they tested the water on Monday night.
Yeah, I think that's what they
Just-
do.
I think they was testing the water, seeing how people would gauge that confrontation between Cody and Sammy. But I also think they was just going, setting that seed of doubt, you know, just treat, because everybody thinks that automatically Sami Zayn's going to lose to Roman, blah, 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 screw job, blah, 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 blah. Do you know what I mean? It was just
Yeah.
setting that little bit of a seed. What if? What if? This is what if. And I kind of liked that. I don't, you know, I still don't think Sammy wins.
Who knows who's going to win?
But I
Personally, I
like
think
this. That I
Roman's going to win.
liked the fact that they set the seed, put a little seed of doubt into people and going, but can Sammy win now? Can he win? And it's like, it's a nice little thought, isn't it? And I think that's clever because that just puts that seed of doubt into your mind, and you're like, you know what, the good go with Sammy, you know.
Good.
Yeah, I
That
mean,
is.
that automatically stops everybody going, but Roman's going to have the title for 1,000 days. He's got to have it for 1,000 days.
He
It's got
doesn't
to,
have
it's got
to.
to, he doesn't have to.
It'd be great
It,
if he did, but
if they do that, that's brilliant. He gets that new record, but they don't have to. It's like they don't have to give fucking Charlotte Flair the record for the most titles. They don't have to do that.
they're going to.
And don't have to, but they will. They don't have to. John Cena, John Cena,
John
as
Cena.
Marella calls him, John Cena. Hey, John Cena.
John Cena.
Uh, it's like him. He's not won that championship to take the record. Yeah, I mean, he's still like what, 2 away or 1 away or whatever it
One
is.
away, I think.
Yeah, they haven't given him the title. He came back,
Actually, I think he's
had the
won it.
title match. Yeah, I mean, they haven't given him it. So, you know what I mean? Because they're there or thereabouts doesn't mean that it's automatic. It's going to be the thing. They're going to do it. No, they don't have to.
They're giving it to
We,
Charlotte because then they can buzz like, oh, we have this woman who's the best wrestler of all time.
I know your opinion on Charlotte Flair. Everybody fucking knows it. In fact, you've like literally wear the T-shirt every day saying Charlotte Flair by name, Flair by nature.
No,
That should actually be
I
a
would. I
tagline.
would not.
I've literally just
Ever.
created a tagline,
Yep.
a new tagline. Flair by name, Flair by nature, nature boy.
I would never wear anything to do with the fake ass bitch. Her and Carmella.
Oh, get so Ruka.
Sorry, Janetti. I mean, Gigi.
That's quite class. That.
The thing is, that's Soruka. She's got no ass. She's very talented, but no ass. She needs to share some of Gigi's.
She's with Mace.
Who is?
She's just photographs with her with Mace.
What? She's the Mace.
That's what it looked like then. It's a guy with dreadlocks. That's Mace in it.
Yeah, it does look like it.
That's John. That's Maddox.
Well, this is a trainer. Who knows? Who knows? She's very. I'm trying to think of the agile.
Flexible.
That's another word.
Athletic.
Athletic, another word.
Sexy.
That's not a word.
No, I got enough flack for not liking Nikita Lyons from somebody what joined the chat once. Can't believe you're saying that bad stuff about it because she's not that great. She's tits and ass.
Yeah, that's all she is.
I don't think she's a great wrestler. Sorry.
I don't.
Sorry, I don't care if you simp for her or not. If I don't think she's got it, she ain't got it.
She
It's
hasn't got
simple
it.
as.
She's not good looking. Just tits and ass. It's like Natalia. Sorry, but Natalia's not that good looking, but she's tits and ass as well.
Here we go. It's Tiffany Stratton.
Right,
Definitely tits and ass.
Yeah.
She just looks like she's wearing underwear.
Sweet.
Brown Knickers. It's Brown Knickers time for Tiffany Stratton. Oh my God, singing Rihanna songs now is Booker T. Shining bright like a diamond. He's just watched Super Bowl, hasn't
Yeah, I think that's how you spell her name.
he?
If not, it'll do.
uh, yeah, it's about right. Here she comes, the little firecracker. Days will be wetting himself right now. He
We
loves
do
Fear
more
AM.
than that. James, go to Daisy's stream and tell us how many times he
He's already on.
slugs.
What are you saying? He's saying James is already on Daisy's stream. I've told you, he's got the Bat Cave in full fucking force. He's got us one channel, Days on the other. He's got NXT. He's watching I don't know fucking NWA, MLW,
Chase
CZW,
you, chase you, chase
Triple A, Triple A batteries.
you. He's got it all.
Yeah, I mean, he's just got it all there, all kicking off. That's why he gets so confused in the chat. Yeah, yesterday I loved it. I can't remember exactly which stream it was. I think it was the Raw one, and it looked like he literally headbutted the keypad. It's just like
XXX.
all different letters.
You forget his XXX. Come on. He's got the XXX on another channel. He just spins round on his chair, doesn't he? Oh, I'm watching porn now.
James acting like he's never got fucking XXF channel off. It's constantly on.
Yeah.
He's got one device which is literally 24-hour porn.
He's got Pornhub and loop.
Oh, good Dave, you know me so right, mate. I've got the voice has just returned. Yeah, Dave, I've got my cigar, I've got my whiskey, I've got my porn. I'm good to go. And I might watch a bit of wrestling.
Yeah, James, that is the sweetest thing you've ever said to anyone. Thank you very much for them wise words. We appreciate that.
Has he slammed the keyboard again?
Yeah.
That was
Someone's
so
in
funny.
the audience. Don't know who it is. Think it's Schism. They're after Tia Hill. Oh, Tia Hill, what?
What Jism's in the
Schism's
audience.
in the audience.
Jism.
WWE and Thomas fan 444. I know who ran over Nikita Lyons. It was The Rock. It was Rikishi. He did it for The Rock. Hell yeah, WWE. We'll just call you Thomas fan. Like Thomas the Tank Engine. Is that the sort of fan you like?
What's he called?
WWE and Thomas fan 444. Oh,
Not wrong with being a Thomas fan.
no.
My favourite train was Edward, though.
Is that why
Clarence
you
and
got sweets?
Clarabelle. Clarence and Clarabelle, the trucks. The carriages.
Rolled for your backing after an outside 1-2. But she didn't get
I'm going to go old school. I'm going to go old school now.
Has
Thomas
two
actually
teams.
sucked. Thomas sucked. I was more Ivor the engine fan.
Thank you, Dylan.
Hello,
I
Ivor.
appreciate that.
Ivor the engine.
I was
Don't know if
close.
you remember that.
I was definitely close.
Yeah, like Thomas the Tank Engine. Loved it since I was a kid. I take it you're no longer a kid.
And why
Hey,
let it go, right?
let's guess the age of Thomas fan.
Right, Thomas, don't tell us your age. We have to guess, right? So he's got 444. Well, 3 4s in his, and I've crashed again, in his username. So I'm going to guess he's either 44 or 444.
444. He's been cryogenically frozen and released.
Hi, Hanson. Oh, for your hair's
Asson-
going for a judge.
Asante.
Oh, she completely misses her.
Oh,
She
look at
miss her.
Asson sent us a Valentine's message. Oh,
Well, we don't celebrate on this channel. Sorry to say that.
oh
There she is. It's Ava Rain. Smiling at her. Can she get the win? She's looking behind her. Up at the ropes. Goes for a roly-poly. 1, 2. Oh, Tiffany Stratton with a wedgie. Gonna do it all. She's on the ropes. I'm only 16.
got a great moonsault. And then her finish is not bad either.
She's got a massive wedgie. Like, I do feel sorry for the women. Thomas is 16, so he wasn't 44. Here we go. Oh, wasn't the
Oh,
best.
do you hate that when they put numbers in their thing and it doesn't mean anything?
Yeah. How dare
It's
it?
just like spoilers, man.
Yeah.
Absolute spoilers. It's like Shaquem 23. He's 45. So Shaquem 23. I mean, we have regular 20. Yeah, Shaquem 21. I forgot where Shaquem 19 went to.
Poor Thea.
Javier Bernal, Tatum Paxley, and Ivy Nile. Ivy Nile needs a push.
Ivy Nile could push me down the stairs. I don't know
She
who that
she
is.
is really good. She's very talented.
Yeah.
Uh,
Xavier Bernal.
you can have Ivy Nile. I'll have a bit of Paxley.
Can I have Xavier as well?
You can have You can have him.
Yes.
I'll have the mannequin thing in the background.
Sweet.
It looks ready to go. You're ready to go. Oh, she's got him in a finisher. Oh, we spilt all
Is
the
Ivy
champagne.
Nile turning? Who's your favourite wrestler, Thomas? Thomas fan? Not 4444.
Okay, what we've got here? Is that flipping Wendy Chow asleep?
Pax and Xavier are a real life couple, damn. Using their Julia Hart storyline. NXT, which one? Where they're turning it? Could be. But then again, like you can't see you copying it from there.
Yeah, why is James being a party pooper? It's like we don't need to know if there's real life
Wow,
couples.
James. There's always one, isn't there? It's always fucking that
Oh,
James Chadwick.
but did you know that the reason why he's in that segment is because that's his girlfriend? Oh,
Who's go on, spoil it for us. Tell
oh
us that
God!
Ivy Nile's not single.
Oh, Ivy now
Ding
she's
dong,
dating
hello.
both the Creed boys. Come on,
Oh yeah, how
it's
did we not know?
obvious.
Boo! It's the City Shitty fan. Your team's fucked. Your team's fucked. Your team's fucking fucked.
Oh, bless Retro D, man. I've got to give him credit though for taking the shit that he
Yeah,
took.
he is. Well done, Retro.
You know, he's getting quite some stick.
It's his own fault though. Go and fuck
But
yourself.
it's
I
like,
will later.
I really do find it hard him celebrating victories when it's like
Yeah.
kind of could be all taken away from him. Yes, my team won.
He,
We
he,
showed you. We showed the effort. You haven't shown anybody anything. You just won a
yeah,
football game.
yeah,
Calm
straight
down. You
up.
didn't win at court. You haven't won at court yet. You could still be kicked out of the Premier League, and it'll mean nothing. But bless him.
If you're gonna buzz about each and every victory, then you should expect
Go
people to
fuck
give you shite.
yourself, says James.
We will after the stream.
I fuck myself every night. What are you talking
Yeah.
about? What's new? You've met Pam before. Pamela Anderson.
I can't call my hand Pam. It's Handria because I've got an anti Pam. It'll be a bit weird.
Mistake it one day and go, oh, Pam.
No Pam, no Pam. Hi Nick Bella. I mean, I
Oh,
wish I was Nick Bella. Have you seen the fucking buddy she's got?
if he's Nick Miller, I'm Brie. Brie, Dave Mode. Dave Mode, Dave Mode. Oh, my God. I don't know about this show. I haven't really made my mind up yet. What I've seen so far.
It needs more women.
I don't do it. It just needs. It needs an OMG moment.
Yeah. It needs more Ava Rain. Ava Rain. Ava
It
Rain.
needs. I know what it needs. A wardrobe malfunction. Braun
We
Breaker's top fully comes down.
we need to have
Nipplage.
penis, 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 penis.
NXT needs more penis. You know what this show's missing?
More penis.
Oh, penis.
Penis. It's what it's missing. We need some dick slips. It's what we need.
Oh, we need some Daniel Bryan dick slips. But he did it famously, didn't he?
Didn't he?
And there's actual footage of him and his dick out at a Royal Rumble, I think it was. It was a match with Drew Gulak. His dick proper fell out of his pants. And it was on pay-per-view. It was dick flapping.
Dick flap, dick flap, dick
He's
flap.
got his dick out. Oh
Right.
my God.
You boys ready for the chamber this weekend? Who knows? I don't.
You know what?
Know.
Out of the matches, the least ones I'm looking forward to. The actual main event is what I'm looking forward to. I am so hyped for Roman versus Sami Zayn. It's unreal. I just want to get to that match. I think the men's should go first. It's a US title, so it's not really that important. But I do like the lineup for that. I like that there's new people in there: Damian Priest, Bronson Reed, Montez Ford. Don't think Montez Ford is in there to win it. He's just there to do a big spot. You might as well stuck fucking Logan Paul in it for me, to be quite honest with you, so he could jump off a cage and kill himself.
Shucky ducky.
Very dark there, Dave.
Wow.
Shucky, shucky, that quack, quack. That's what we need. Shucky, quack,
That's
dick,
what we need.
dick.
We need more of that in this chamber.
Shucky, wanky, dick. That's what we need. The women's one's all right. I don't know who wins.
Carmella.
Obviously, I
Call it
think
now,
no,
Carmella.
I really want Asuka to win.
Asuka
I don't
should
think Carmella's a good enough opponent for Bianca. I just think you're just standing in a win. We need somebody what's going to challenge Bianca and break that little mold from people. Damien Kemp is coming out. Damon Kemp, the brother of Gabe Steveston.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, it's his brother, his real life brother.
Oh, they're the next Wyatt family.
He's up against A-Kid, a.k.a. Exiarm.
Axiom. Roman versus Sammy has the potential of being match of the year already. Yep. Asuka wins the final two in the chamber is her Raquel. I'll probably do that, but the one we'll give it to Carmella.
No, you know who's going to be in the final two? Liv Morgan. They've already given her kind of second place Iron Woman.
Yeah.
I think they should give it to Asuka. I think it makes sense to give it to Asuka. If they give it to anybody other than Asuka, I'd be kind of disappointed. I don't want it to be given to Liv because Liv versus Bianca, WrestleMania, really?
It's not big enough, is it? It's not big enough.
Yeah, we've got process of elimination, right? It's not a SmackDown star because there's nothing there. There's Raquel Rodriguez versus Bianca. Does that sell? They're not on the same show. How would they've got to have them Raquel constantly be on Monday Night Raw leading up to WrestleMania? I don't know. And it don't really work for me. Because you've already taken Rhea Ripley away from Raw anyway. I don't know.
The favourite food of this channel's host is geoduck. Let's have a look at what geoduck is.
What's what?
Geoduck.
Who's putting that? Is that a David Paulism?
Yeah. Pacific geoduck.
I love David Paul. It is.
Yep.
It just come out with some quite interesting random stuff. It's quite amazing. I have a feeling there will be Asuka versus Alexa versus Bianca.
I did. It's a dick, David Paul. It's a dick. Pretty much a dick.
The thing with Alexa, I don't think she deserves that spot.
No.
And that's been truthful. I don't. She don't deserve it. She lost to Bianca easily at Royal Rumble. Why would she automatically get another spot, especially at WrestleMania? She doesn't deserve it. Give me a proper storyline where she deserves it. Fair enough. but uh, the feud's not strong enough for me at the moment. Just to shove her in a triple threat, nah, I'm not buying it. I think she could be in something with Bray and Uncle Howdy. I think that could be a possibility going forward. I think you just get her in that kind of storyline.
Bless me.
Get her away from the title scene because she don't deserve it at the moment.
Being added wouldn't make sense. Agreed.
Yeah, she hasn't earned a spot. Asuka's deserved the spot if she wins the chamber.
Well,
And it'd be just nice
Carmella
to get
hasn't earned a
Asuka
spot
in a
in the
proper
chamber,
title match.
but she's in there. I still can't figure out why the fuck is Carmella in that spot. Why the fuck is
Oh, all
Natalia
right,
in that
fair,
spot?
you've
Why?
got Carmella in that spot, but why the fuck is Nikki Cross? What has she done?
Well, she got lost on the way at the chamber. Like, that's what she done.
Why is she in that match?
She got lost. I told you, Dave.
She shouldn't be in that match.
None of them
I could name about 10 other female wrestlers, but should have had a spot over her. And you've got Becky and Bailey ahead of that list. Why the fuck is she there? Carmella, why the fuck is she there? Bailey and Becky should have their spots. That makes sense to me. They're the bigger fucking stars.
They are the bigger stars, agreed. But
you're selling a match for WrestleMania here. I know you've got to build stars, but putting them big stars in there, you're automatically building whoever wins. Carmella's just come back. I know she's gone through a lot and it's all personal stuff, blah, blah, blah. So it's great for her to get that opportunity, but Nikki Cross has done fuck all.
Got lost many times.
I mean, you kind of hope that they were now building to sanity coming back. They've been hinting at it for months, weeks and weeks and weeks, and we're still getting fuck all. I mean, all right, they are finding it hard to resurrect Eric Young from the grave, but I mean, finding somebody to do that resurrection is not very easy these days. There have been some problems with that, which is granted. It's hard to unbury wrestlers after Impact's killed them.
Braun Baker returns. Who even won that match? We didn't pay attention.
What, the one before?
Yeah, probably Damon Camp. Who actually
the guy in Rose Ed, he won. He got the winning ticket.
Nice.
On that night's lottery. He was the winner. Or he sat next to the pretty blonde bird. It was 10 years younger than him. He's the winner.
What is Becky, Bailey, and Liv Mania?
The original plan, and it got axed pretty much last minute on Monday Night Raw. Trish Stratus was meant to be on Monday Night Raw last night. They axed it. They don't know if it's because she couldn't make it or they just didn't going to go with it.
Dakota Kai's injured. That's why they axed it.
Yeah, so they cut that short. There was meant to be a six-woman tag match at WrestleMania. Dakota Kai, Io Sky, Bailey versus Becky versus Lita versus Trish. That was the match what was scheduled for WrestleMania. It's now put on hold. Don't know if they will return to this. They're obviously going to wait for Dakota Kai and see what happens with her going forward. But yeah, the plan's got coshed basically. So I think they're trying to get a storyline together for Bailey and Becky to be at WrestleMania. Don't know quite how they do it. Maybe they have them. Well, they won't have them against Trish and Lita.
No.
I don't know how they're going to do it.
I was going to say Zion Quinn. It's not Zion Quinn that's with her. It's Io Sky and Bailey versus Lita and Becky.
You could go that way. You've got to get. But Bailey deserves to be at WrestleMania. She missed out last year. She missed out the year before. Missed out last year through injury. The year before, they had a fall down fucking stage from Bella's. which was ridiculous. They should have had a match. They need to give her a match at WrestleMania this year. Massive missed opportunity if they don't. She's she deserves it for what she did during the pandemic, and they haven't commended her on it. They haven't like gone, here you go. I'd have thought they'd have like at least given her a rumble win or something. You know what I mean? To say, look, this is that you've a good year. This is what we're going to do with you this year. But obviously, she's babysitting, isn't she?
Who?
Well, she's babysitting Io Sky and Dakota Kai.
True. They're
She's
probably, are they
babysitting
older
them.
than her?
No, they're younger than her. But Bailey's in her 38, I think, and they're a little bit younger. I think it's not the age what I'm talking about. It's just nurturing them onto the main roster, getting them over with the fans, and this, that, and other. Taking them under her wing, so to say.
You can come under my balls.
Yeah, I like the cut.
Becky
I like
Lita Trish versus Damage Control at Mania. Well, what I've been told is that Dakota Kai's injured, so she out.
Sean kicking him out of the arena.
Okay, you're fired. Fire him. Fire him. Fire him.
I don't want him fired. It's great. I love this.
How to treat an actual superstar. Well, when he comes in here, we'll treat him right. Boom. Burn.
Got Braun Breaker coming to the ring.
Burn.
You've got the dog in me. You've got the dog in me.
Me.
Ooh,
Woof,
ooh,
woof.
ooh, ooh.
Ooh, let the dogs out. Ooh, 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 ooh.
I like him. I do like Braun Breaker. But I do feel that, I don't know, I feel that to make somebody legitimate, they need to lose the title and win it back again.
He did resolve with Zolf. With Zolf and Diggler.
What's that?
He did it
Trying
with
to get
Dolph Ziggler.
camera right. I look like I'm like not fully on screen.
You're not fully on screen. That's
Is
right.
that better?
No.
No, I just mean like my face. There we go.
Yeah.
I think that's a lot better.
If Dakota is out, then just do. Yeah, I said that because I think she's injured. It's just what Culture Wrestling said this morning.
She had the crutches on Raw last night, but it felt like a kayfabe injury though. She was like selling the beatdown that she had
It's
from Becky
believed
2 weeks
to be
ago.
minor. Yeah, it's supposed to be minor. Who knows?
Oh, Braun Breaker, by the way, is double K-E-R.
It can stay like that.
Just about to tell you, you've like missed quite a few letters out. Dave tweeted you something. Oh God, I'm gonna have to leave the chat. Obviously you're reading the chat.
Quick chat. Everyone slag Dave off. You can't see it.
I will come back.
I'll delete the messages. You won't see nothing.
Oh, kayfabe news. This is what I've been tagged in kayfabe news. Yeah, Brock Lesnar launching a daytime TV show. Oh, it's kayfabe news. That's Simon Miller.
Yeah. Came from music, Simon Miller. Yeah.
You
Oh,
know what?
who's
James
next?
Chadwick, did I not
Ooh.
fucking call this last night? I fucking called this exact segment last fucking night.
What segment? Jinder Mahal.
Rhea Ripley and Dominic going for a romantic meal, Valentine's Day. Who's going to be there? Rey Mysterio and his missus.
They called it last night. Like
I fucking called that last night, right, didn't I?
negative.
Boom. Look what's fucking happening. You're telling me that I didn't just fucking call that bullshit.
You called it. So, but did you call Jinder Mahal coming on to take on Braun Breaker? I
Is
do like
there
this group. This group's great. Like, I'm sorry, but in the Shia with Jinder Mahal is unbelievable.
Can't believe James. I feel like a legitimate YouTuber now. I called that shit last night. I called that. That's it. We're gonna get Uncle Howdy and Bray segments now, where they're in like cinemas and shopping centres and stuff because I called it. That's it. That's
Dave
going to be a
called
thing.
it.
That's legitimately going to be a thing. I called that segment last night. Triple H watches Just Real Sports.
They do. They do.
Confirmed.
I don't know what to say, but they all tower over Braun Breaker. How big, how tall is he?
He's on here. He's not 6 footer in Braun Breaker. These guys are like 6'9" or something. 6'2", 6'3".
100 and, what, 1.8 meters. I don't know what the fuck that is.
Oh, Americans with the stupid, what is it? Non-metric system.
Yeah. 0.83 in feet. It is 6 foot. So he's my height.
Can't believe I called that Dominic Mysterio moment though.
Jinder Mahal is 1.9, so I'm going to take a guess at that is 6'5". Fuck me, he's 6'5". And he's Xavier Gujar. Don't know which one that is.
Sanga.
Is that Sanga? Yeah, Sanga.
Yeah.
He's 6'7". So V is smaller than so he's like 6'4", Via. Yeah,
Yeah,
about,
Via's only taller because he's got a bun.
yeah.
He's got a man bun.
I'd like a bun right now filled with meat.
That my meat.
Any meat. Put it in my mouth. Put it in a bin.
Evil
Put it in my
Uno.
mouth.
Evil Uno meat.
Oh, that'd be great.
Be a salami. Chipolata.
Yeah, I'll eat triple R. Why not? No. Jinder's holding them back. I don't know how. Shanky, come out from behind him. Do your dance and
You
then
know,
hit everyone.
that'd be funny, wouldn't it? It's all led down this road where Shanky returns.
Where is Shanky? Is he injured?
I think he just got axed. Sent back down to whatever developmental is before this. He wasn't great, was he?
It
Let's be
wasn't
honest.
bad. It wasn't awful.
He just wasn't great either. He were hitting on Ricochet's misses. That's a no-no.
That's why. That's 100%
He
why.
was hitting on Ricochet's misses. That's just a no-no in wrestling. Carmelo Hayes from behind. No, yeah, there's nothing happened yet. So we've got Roxanne Perez. I don't. Right. That's a question, right? Roxanne Perez. What do you think of these arm things? What she's wearing?
Um, I feel like the armbands, and if they push her in the water, should be safe.
I mean, James, do you like Roxanne Perez? What do you think? I don't think it works. They literally fall off within 5 minutes of the wrestling match. We don't add anything special to the costume she's wearing. I don't know. It's, it is the same ring attire that she wore at Vengeance Day, by the way.
Is it?
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah,
maybe all over her tires isn't lost yet.
yeah. I just don't like them. I don't like the armband things. They just
Come on then, James.
no. Right, at end of the day, right? If she takes them off before she wrestles, then fine. But she tries to wrestle with them on. Oh, Dijak's watching. Where's we've got Tony D. He stood there watching him
Come on
from
then,
behind.
James.
Who's coming out? It's the open challenge.
Is it what it is next?
Yes, open challenge. Who's taking on Wets?
So, James,
Please.
you can ruin our date and you can tell us who they're going out with.
You know what? There's 9 people in the chat. There's nobody talking. The
Go on.
last message in the chat is Dave. I tweeted you something. It's not moved. We've not moved the needle, guys. Where is everybody? I've just deleted somebody's message.
Will you behave, Dave?
Yeah, sorry, Dylan. I didn't mean to do that.
He did.
Can I bring
He
it
did
back?
that on purpose. No, you can't bring it back.
Oh, right in again, Dylan.
I hope
I'm
that.
sorry, mate. I didn't mean to do that.
Miko's going to turn. Oh, I'm waiting for James to tell me who Roxanne Paris is going out with, and who Caden
Well,
Carter
right,
and the
right.
other one's going out with.
I know who Cora Jade's dating.
The Braun
Braun
Breaker.
Breaker. Braun Breaker.
Yep.
Cora Jade. Braun Breaker. Roxanne Perez is dating everybody. She's just like that, you know.
So it's Cora Jade by the sound of it. Because she already had a boyfriend before she went into NXT, Christian Blake, and then all of a sudden she's with Braun Breaker. Did she cheat on him? Did they break up mutually? Don't like cheats. If you're going to cheat in this chat, please get out. We don't want you sort of people.
Yeah, Dylan, I'm still apologising, mate. I did not mean to take your message off.
He did. Ignore him. He's lying to you.
Please come back to the chat. I didn't mean it. Please write something nice.
Call him an asshole.
Well, he can't because he's not a mod. Call me a dick. Just put a D. Dave, you're a D. And I'd speak, yeah, that's my first name. That's my first name. Ah. Oh, dear. We got an advert.
Of course, we've got an advert.
I feel like
Bonkers
this second
things
hour
Nico's
needs
gonna
something
turn.
massive. So we need a big character coming down to NXT right now.
We need a big
We
penis.
don't need Dijak. We don't need Tony D coming out. We need. Oh, who can we just get out? We need the Boogeyman. That's what we need. I am going to pop big if it's the Boogeyman. Jay White. It's Jay White.
Dragon Lee.
Fucking Jay White. I'm telling you now, it's Jay fucking White, man. He's coming down. It's like, yo, Jay White, man. Looking like Jack and Lee.
Since when did he sound Jamaican?
I don't know, because in my mind, that's what it sounds like.
In my mind, he's Jamaican.
Yeah.
He's just Jamaican, you're crazy.
He's a Jamaican New Zealander. Yo, man. Bonkers, how we're going to say that?
I'm going to say sausages.
Miko wants the title like everyone else.
Yeah, but will she turn?
Well, she turned. She's. I'm gonna make so much shit up about her being a lesbian. Then she turned.
She turned right through the door.
She turned the page of the Bible before she went out.
She can turn my head any day. I am quite hungry. I've got
Ooh,
downstairs.
Sausages.
Oh, I've got peanut butter. I've been craving peanut butter lately. I don't know why, stuff.
But do you put peanut butter with butter?
Yes.
Good lad.
Because I feel it's too dry without it.
Good lad. Because I hate it when people just put peanut butter on dry.
Anything.
It's like
if you put anything dry, it's horrible.
It's like it's got to be with butter.
Yeah.
You've got to put butter first, then peanut butter. I know it's got butter in peanut butter, but you've got to still have butter.
Yeah, you do.
Oh, it's Indy Hartwell.
Indy Hartwell.
She's pretty.
No, she isn't.
No, she is.
She isn't pretty.
She is pretty.
No,
she is.
Yeah, for a fucking blind man. Not even Stevie Wonder would think she's pretty.
So you stick her up against Charlotte Flair and you wouldn't call her pretty?
Oh, you can't do that to me. You can't do that to me, Dave.
Yeah, I've got you. I've got you.
What a dick.
See, pretty. Told you.
For Charlotte Flair. I always have sausages on my mind. Sausages,
so,
eggs.
next week, it's Jinder Me Balls against Braun Breaker his balls.
Braun Breaker.
Your balls.
Tender
So
ball.
Wesley, who is facing Wesley? Doo-doo-doo-doom.
I don't mean the grilled type either. No, I mean all types. Penis sausages and grilled sausages.
When you say sausage, it's just penis.
Yeah. Especially on this channel.
Oh, we said this stream and this NXT needed dick.
Yep.
We're getting dick.
Guess Sam has fell asleep. No idea. We haven't spoke to her. Sam, are you awake? Please reply.
Tony Delangelo's coming out.
Dragon Lee is
Yo,
my
we talk
guest.
about dick. Dragon Lee is my guest now. We've got Tony D, and then we've got Dijak coming out. He's kidnapped Tony D.
Who died, Jack?
So is it going to be Stacks has got to go? So we've got it's none of these guys. Dragon Lee is going to come out.
What so?
Wesley versus Dragon Lee. It's the battle of the Lees. It's not. It's actually Von Wagner.
Oh,
Oh,
maybe
spoiler!
maybe he's not the guy.
It's Wagner. Von Wagner with Robert Stone.
Oh no.
So that's the match. We ain't getting Dragon Lee. Sorry. Dragon Lee is officially Wesley's brother. That's the storyline, right? Wesley, Dragon Lee.
Where is? Do you think he's still learning the WWE way?
Probably learning fucking English. I don't know. How to cut the promo. Say hello. Hello.
Bolo.
I don't know.
Oh.
They're just probably finding him ring attire what actually fits his ass.
Where
Have
is
you seen how tight his
Blair
shorts are?
Davenport, though? Who's Dragon Lee's?
Yeah, he looks like he's wearing fucking speedos.
I guess that's why.
They need to find him ring attire what actually fits. So his dick don't fall out. I mean, we want dick, right? We would get dick if he wrestles.
Yes. Blair is currently overseas. She is trying to find a good source of
Why are you
eggy
been
bread.
doing that? Because
Bonkers
Bonkers
asked.
is saying where's
Yeah,
Davenport?
and I'm telling them where she's gone. She's gone overseas to find a good source of eggy bread.
Good source of eggy bread.
Yeah.
Why will she find good source of eggy bread?
Because eggy bread is beautiful and made right.
What's that got to do with Davenport, Blair Davenport?
I don't know. It sounded fun to say.
Okay, we've gone down this rabbit hole, and I want to see it through.
Yeah, we want to see Blair Davenport find this
I want to see
eggy
this.
bread.
I just wanted to find. I want an Instagram post with Blair Davenport now with eggy bread. That's what I need. That's the fulfillment for me. Until I get that, I'm not going to rest. My Twitter post later is going to be: did Blair Davenport find her eggy bread?
Yeah.
Tag her in it and see how she responds.
She won't know what we're talking about.
See what's eggy bread? I don't know. You're looking for it.
Yeah, tell us when you find it.
When you find it, let us know. We want a post on here saying that you found eggy bread.
We want eggy bread.
And I tell you,
want
I will
eggy
follow
bread.
you on Twitter if you get eggy bread.
Yeah.
That's the deal. You get a follow from me. It'll make a day.
Of course it
Oh
would.
God, Dave in real life football's following me on Twitter. Oh
Oh.
my God. I've made it, guys. I've made it.
We are number one.
God,
We
the day that
are
anybody
number
thinks that I'm famous, would be I'd be
You are
amazed.
famous, Dave. You are.
Other than people just genuinely knowing who I am from high school, saying hello, Dave in the street. It'd be nice just to go to somewhere like Manchester and somebody come up to you and go, "You're Dave, aren't you? You're Dave in real life." Oh my God. I'd deny it. I'd go, "No, I'm Ian. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm Derek.
Derek.
Now fuck off."
I'm Derek.
I'm his twin brother, Derek. Piss off. Twat.
Oh my
don't know if I could cope with that. Somebody coming up to you randomly, you that Dave from YouTube. I thought, what? Yeah, I am actually. Yeah. You don't like my channel, do you? You want to beat me up? If it were a woman, I'd be like, yeah, baby. She'd be disappointed because she could see me from my waist down. Well,
You've
from
got
my
no
chest
legs.
down, my chest down, and she'd be like, "You're not what I thought you'd be. I thought you'd be slim and attractive and a good body, but clearly you're not."
Dave, you are only a head. That's all you are.
You know, if I'd have more luck with women if I was just a head. Huh?
Probably.
Wagner's getting beat by Wesley, so the surprise attack has not worked.
Dragon
Robert's
League
gone,
one.
so that's been a failure. What has Wagner got to do?
Get beat. Take
He's
pins.
a big guy, but yet he sucks. He's just not over it at all.
Not booked right, is he?
Well, he needs. I think Robert Stone's going to sack him.
No, I would.
I don't even know what that Robert Stones is really doing. He's a wrestler, he's not a promoter. Oh my God,
He's a good
Hank
wrestler as
Walker!
well.
Look at the state of his costume. He's got pit boots on. Oh my God! Oh, he's got some wrestling boots now. So we've got
Oh my
Charlie
god.
Dempsey, Hank Walker next. Are you all right?
Who, me? Yeah.
Yeah, you were
Just fell asleep.
completely quiet then. I thought your audio went.
It did. It did really. So it's Hank Walker.
It's Hank Walker.
Do you know what it is? I'm just thinking about Claire Davenport and that
Eggy bread.
leggy bread.
I mean, it's interesting, isn't it? Now you've mentioned it, I can't stop thinking about it. I need to know now. I actually found Eggy bread, and what does she think? I need to tweet her.
Did you find your eggy
I,
bread?
I
She'll
feel.
be like, what the fuck are you talking about?
How was your Eggy bread? What? I've got one question only to Blair Davenport. Did you like your Eggy bread?
Did you find your eggy bread?
Oh, that's what it's turned into on it. We should do that. I would love to do a series where I go to wrestling events
Jabba dabba doo.
and I have that one question only. We are wrestling, you know, when they do the fan bit. Got one question only. Do you like eggy bread?
The
It
eggy
is
bread.
which is it? Fish or chips?
Fish.
And just
Chips.
get them to do a one-word answer, just to put them on spot. Spotty or Dick? Which is it?
For me, both. Spotty dick. So,
What
guys, if you could
do?
have penis for fingers or a finger for a penis, what would you have?
As long as my dick was a thumb
Yeah,
and not a finger, then
yeah,
I'd have the thumb because it's girth.
girthy.
Girthy.
All about that
But
girth.
then
Girth.
dick fingers could be fun. But thing is, if you rub your hands too hard, you come all over the place.
That's what you got to watch out for, innit?
But saying that, would your dick fingers come with balls?
Yes.
Because if they don't come with balls, you won't have cum. You
Hmm.
just have dicks.
Well, it's just a dick, innit? So you've got dick as a
So
finger.
you wouldn't. There'd be nothing to come out of them. So you wouldn't have. I mean, the orgasms would be great, wouldn't they?
Well, you'd have, yeah, but wouldn't
But
you
you'd
have,
have no mess because there's no balls to produce this. I can't believe we're having this conversation now.
Okay, it's almost 3 o'clock. We're having this conversation.
And we're like that with the
White
thing.
or dark meat? What do you mean by white or dark meat?
Oh, it's just David Paul. He's just got a fascination with dark and white meat. He's just he actually wears them like Buffalo Bill from Silence of the Lambs. It's like, look at my lovely white and black meat.
I like all meat, but I prefer dark and Asian meat.
I just like whatever meat's on the cock.
Whatever meat's on the cock.
That's whatever comes.
Whatever meat's on the cock, though, Dave.
Welcome to the homosexual stream. LGBTQ plus community. We're here live and in Technicolor. Who said we don't believe in diversity?
We do on this channel.
Oh yes, we like to have the whole demographic covered.
We really do.
Here comes Davina, our transgender representation.
Davina.
All right, lads. I'm here. I am Davina. I once was a woman, now I'm a man. Oh my god. We've just been taken off of YouTube for being against. Oh, fuck that shit. They labelled themselves, not I didn't label them.
Nope. We don't
When you
label
start
anything.
fucking around with fucking labels, you deserve what you fucking get from me. Nobody needed to be labelled gay, straight, none of that crap. You just needed to live your fucking life the best way you can.
You're just a
Don't
person.
need a fucking label to make yourself feel important. If you live by labels, go fuck yourself. Because you've made yourself being judged. Just living your best life. What's wrong with that? You shouldn't be questioned your sexuality. It shouldn't be questioned what your gender is. Just live your best life. Nobody should question that. The fact that you stick a fucking label on it is why you're getting questioned in the first place. Stupid, stupid, stupid.
Do you know what our question?
Roadblock, Tuesday, March 7th.
March 7th.
It's Anquarker Gulag.
Charlie Dempsey. I wonder if thingy's coming out with him. Of course, use the middle finger for the penis, since it's been done surgically. Ooh, good shout.
Who put that in?
David Paul.
Oh, it hasn't refreshed on mine. Last David Paul message on mine is white or dark meat.
Why? Oh, he looks like his dad, like, doesn't he, Charlie Dempsey?
All right, I've just clicked it onto all messages. There we go. Silly, silly me.
Silly, silly goose.
There we go. All messages. It was actually protecting me from the obscenity. That
Yeah.
was
How
the David Paul
dare you
message.
say penis in this stream? We never talk about penises.
Now we've got to play just the pose, right? We have to say vagina for the rest of the stream
Yeah.
because I feel like we've said penis and cock and all that a little bit too much. We have to keep the diversity going,
Yeah, we do.
and
Like,
we've got to play fair with the sexes. So I really hope we get some vaginas in the next, like the last part of the hour of NXT. Titties and vaginas is what I'm looking for now. So look, we've talked about dicks long enough. I feel like we now need to draw attention to the female body parts. I feel like it's only fair. Keep the diversity growing, equal opportunities and equal rights and all of that good stuff. So we
equal
talk
rights,
about tits and
equal
ass
rights.
and vaginas from now on. I had a nice taco earlier today.
I don't think I've ever had a taco. If I have, it was awful.
You've never had a taco?
Probably not.
We're spilling out with salad.
Yeah, that's probably why I don't remember it. Try to kill me.
I'm not talking about a proper taco.
Oh, you're not?
Well, what does a taco represent?
It represents food.
Think of a ham sandwich.
Oh, I like ham sandwiches.
Ham sandwich with some fish paste.
No. Mayonnaise, man. Mayonnaise.
We're always tapped out. Dempsey wins.
Doesn't half look like his dad, like.
It's his dad with curly hair, isn't it?
Yeah. To be fair, his dad had curly hair back in
Auntie
the day.
borrowed his trunks and flipping boots.
Yeah.
So there is dad's. Question for one of my favourite radio shows. If you could have 5 sauces or dressings, etc., with filled in your fingers and thumbs, what would you have? So if you could have a sauce, come. I think that's obvious, right?
No, 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 Dave. No, no, no. Mustard, brown
Yeah.
sauce. I would have that garlic mayo.
Oh.
No tomato sauce. No tomato sauce. Um,
So your thumb
Curry
and your five
sauce.
fingers, if you could have just have all these uh, sauces, would have Dave Meltzer, he's a sauce.
Hmm?
Vessel Boats, that's another sauce. Sean Rossap, Brian Alvarez, and of course John Meltzer. They're 5 sauces. That's what I'd have coming out of my fingers. The sauces we're on about, isn't it?
I think so.
I think I've nailed it. Dave Meltzer, Vessel Boats, Sean Rossap, Brian Alvarez, and John Meltzer. There you go. There's my 5 sauces that you can beat that. Beat that. I've done it.
Right, 5 sauces. So we'll have Pierce Morgan.
I think we just ran with this question up and we're just like, nah, we're not going to answer it properly.
We're just rambling about shit now. Thumb, ketchup, middle finger, ranch dressing, pointer, French dressing, pinky barbecue sauce, second finger garlic sauce.
I
Sweet.
love that he's named all the fingers specifically.
Yeah,
That's dedication in it. It's like he's put plenty of thought into it.
he has.
He woke up this morning. You know what would be a great question? What's if your fingers were had sauces coming out of them? What sauce would be what finger?
What are you talking about? He didn't sleep last night because he was overthinking this situation, dude. This was on his mind.
I mean, the notepads that he's got
Yeah.
full of like just this. Is like he's gone through it and gone right. Middle finger. That's usually the fu. So what's a badass sauce? What did he go for the middle finger? He went for the baddest sauce ever, didn't he? Because it's badass. The middle finger's badass. Which one did he go for? Middle finger is ranch dressing. He nailed it. Badass sauce. That's the strongest sauce. That's the sauce with attitude. Oh my god, the pinky finger is barbecue sauce. Think he's nailed it.
I have some ranch dressing.
So ranch is the middle finger. It is like literally the toughest sauce. Love the dedication, man. I love that he's
Well done,
figured
David.
it out.
Well,
Figured it out, man. He figured it out. He came into the chat and he's like, yeah, got all these sauces, man. We've got these 5 fingers. And well, 4 fingers and a thumb. And I'm like, they're gonna be sauces, man. This is my question to the chat. But, you know, I'm doing I think that sounded a lot like Korg from
it did, like,
94 or whatever it is.
it did.
Yeah, I was doing it. I was really enjoying that as well. I was really into that. Ooh, I'm really into this stream today. Yay!
It's because I'm back.
It got me all excited again.
Of course I have.
We've got the chat buzzing about sauces and fingers. We've talked about dicks. We're about to have a healthy conversation about vaginas. I mean,
Yeah.
what more can you want about this stream? What more do we need? I don't really know. We could talk about wrestling, couldn't we? We could actually be
could.
watching a wrestling show, but I don't know. Feel like we're having way much more fun.
Oh, way too much fun.
I'm waiting for somebody to send Days another pointless clip of another sign what's got Bray is coming to get you. Yay.
Did someone do that?
Yeah, that's how Days made a video this morning. Apparently, on a random advertisement for WWE shop, which Days is sponsored by. So, how random is it? I don't think so.
Not very.
It's
Okay,
not very
weird.
random, is it?
What's
Let's,
weird,
let's
Jim?
be honest.
You're weird. Nick fell asleep on asleep on something. No, I'm here. I'm just listening. I'm just here,
This is what
James.
Nick looks like all the time, guys.
Yeah,
What are you
this,
talking
yeah.
about? This is just regular Nick. He's actually
That's my thinking face.
he's a tape recording. He's not live. This was taped a month ago. I'm
Don't,
just
right.
acting to a tape recording. He's just really good. He's just really talented. You think all this what's gone into the chat is on spare at the moment? It's not. It's been planned. David Paul's on it.
Everyone's in on it.
That's
So,
why you think the questions are random. They're not. They're preempted.
right, you were talking about um, recording a video. I'll get this. So, someone in Northern Ireland, right, recorded a stream, put it on YouTube, while he went out and killed someone.
What?
Some guy made a video recording of a stream. His excuse was, "Oh, I can't see the chat, bloody fucking blah." And he went out and killed someone as an excuse.
So he taped a stream, couldn't see the chat, then went out and killed somebody because what? Because he couldn't see the chat, or because he taped the stream?
Who
What's this
knows
got to
why?
do with the stream?
Who knows why he actually killed her? But he used the stream as the excuse, like as the alibi. Could have been me who was doing the stream.
Oh, he was doing the live stream,
A fake
but it
live
wasn't.
stream.
It was a
was
stream
real.
that he did ages ago, but he tried to
Yeah.
make out as if it was live.
Yeah.
Okay. There's surely to God that the YouTube algorithm would show that it wasn't live that particular day that he's talking about because
Well, he put the video. He put the recorded video on.
I hope it was our channel.
No.
Oh, shoot, if it was my live stream, I'd be well proud. Oh, look at him. He's used my channel as a alibi. Oh, that's sweet. Oh, he thought that I could save him. Oh, bless.
Oh, bless.
Oh, bless his little heart. Oh, yeah, because they wouldn't question it, would you? It's like, what, you watch Dave in real life? Really? What the
Who
fuck?
watches him?
Who watches that shit?
Well, lucky you. What the fuck is Pretty Deadly doing here? They're touching each other's bums.
Well, it's two English tag teams, isn't it? So
Yeah.
clearly they're in a pub playing pool, being English, getting, well, one Scottish, one sets English, getting pissed.
It's only 9:30 where Dave is. It's like 3 o'clock here.
He's a lucky bugger, isn't he? Americans are lucky, and then they're going to complain when SmackDown is at 8 o'clock our time, and it's like super middle of afternoon American time, and they're like, "Well, I'm at work, I'm going to miss it." Oh, boo hoo! Oh, boo hoo! Like we care. They're getting it at 8 o'clock. You'll have to
There's
wait.
Ilya.
I've got Lillian dragging off. Retribution is coming. I fucking hope not. Please don't tell me Retribution's coming. There'll be poop everywhere.
Who's saying Retribution's coming?
Lillian Dragunov said Retribution is coming.
That,
Oh
that
no, we
could
don't want that
have been
return. We've got
so
maximum
much
male
better.
models. Let's not go down this avenue.
That group could have been so much better, though. Like, so much better.
What if they actually give a fuck about it?
Yeah.
No, the problem with it when they started it is that they did a bit of damage and then that were it. They started the show, they didn't continue it throughout the show. It was that like a segment where they did a bit of damage and that were it. It's like, hang on, if you've got a faction what are hell bent on destroying stuff, then why aren't they taking over the show?
They should be.
Do you know what I mean? Why aren't they doing NWO shit and proper taking over and ruining it and making it all about them? It would make sense. Fuck retribution. Says James. Poop retribution. Is he still going by that name, James?
What,
Oh,
Mace?
no, no. We're talking about somebody else. Famously, enemy of the channel, my channel particularly. James doesn't like him. Nobody likes him.
Oh, is it
Retribution.
me then?
What?
Is it me?
No.
I'm
It's
an
not.
enemy of the channel.
Not you. Not you. You don't call retribution.
Oh, someone's coming up. Oh no, it's just a guy going back to his seat. I just saw a guy walking down the stairs thinking there was someone
Just
coming in the
thought it
ring.
was somebody that's walking through the
Yeah.
crowd. It's answering the call. It's just random Joe, innit? Random Joe. So Lillian is facing Trick. Really? Lilia. I don't like any. You don't like any fucking. Of course you don't, James. You've gone dead now.
No, me. No,
Yeah, you probably sounded like you had gone to sleep then.
I'm getting close.
Yeah, this show's nearly ending now.
Yeah. We got to
McDonough is coming out.
McDougal. McDougal. McDougal.
McDonald's is coming out. Jordan Devlin.
I can't believe they changed his name. He's a good wrestler.
He's a good wrestler. Surprised they haven't changed Lillian Dragunov's name, to be fair.
I don't like it.
Ivan Russian bloke.
I'm a Russian man.
Ivan Russianoff. Ivan Russianoff. Here he comes. It's Ivan
Here
Russianoff.
he comes.
Being attacked by Trick. So we're getting a beat down.
He's getting a beat down.
So clearly we're saving the female tag team as the main event, yeah?
Yeah. Is it going to run over? Over time.
Yeah, probably. About 10 minutes of it.
Is McDougal going to join both of them?
Thing is, when they do the run over thing, I always like to think that it's necessary. I don't feel it's necessary on this show.
No.
You can't tell me they couldn't have shortened some of the stuff down.
100% they could.
It's like I think the Gallus and Pretty Deadly thing could have been just like skipped.
Yep.
They didn't really need that. Felt it was a bit pointless.
He's got one eye. Why did you tell me he had one eye? One eye wonder. He's a penis. He's a penis.
He's got one eye. So we've got Caden Katana Chance versus Roxanne Perez and
So, James,
Miko
who were them two?
Satomura.
Wait, who were all these four with? Have they got husbands? Have they got wives? Please tell us in the chat. Please enlighten us on who's with who. This is every time from now on. This is what I'm going to ask James.
I don't know. Katana Chance was with Ricochet for a short time. Well, because she's Casey Catanzaro. I do think she's in a relationship with somebody else, but I don't think it's a wrestler. Jaden Carter, I have no idea. Miko Satomura's obviously with Shinsuke Nakamura. It's
Is she?
fucking obvious, right? They're both Japanese. They're both in
Well,
WWE.
so's Asuka.
It's either him or Tozawa. But he's married to Tamina, isn't he?
Oh, I
So it can't be Tozawa. But yeah, so yeah, it's definitely Nakamura because it's the only other Japanese wrestler in WWE. So yeah, we've got to pair them two up. And Roxanne Perez, I don't know.
If you wanted anyone, she can.
It's just way, isn't it?
Just the way
That
it
one
is.
easy. That one easy to figure out on it.
Yeah. We didn't even need James's help. Thanks, James, for that helping.
Yeah, we worked it out.
Yeah,
We did
worked it
process
out.
of elimination, and it's obviously Miko Satomura and Nakamura.
Yeah.
Mita Satomura and Nakamura. It goes, doesn't it? Sakamura,
Well, what
Nakamura.
about Asuka? She's also Japanese.
Oh, well, because Miko, well, not really, not that Miko's not gay or anything, so she could possibly be the wife of Asuka.
Yeah. All we know, it's a three-way marriage.
Well, it might be allowed in Japan. I don't know. I don't know what their marriage laws are.
No, they can't. No, it's either China or Japan. I'm thinking of.
Well, there's only one Chinese, and that's Xia Li. So Satomura's Japanese.
Like, for all we know, they're doing mixing.
They're doing mixing.
We just don't know this, Dave. Like,
Well, fun fact: we've never seen Satomura and Nakamura in the same room.
Oh,
So
yeah.
it could be
The same
Satomura is Nakamura. We've worked it out. Oh my god!
8 billion for WWE. I mean, that could make you that back in like 3 years. Probably sure.
Oh, I've got that in pocket change. Do you think I should buy WWE then? 8 billion. It's
Yeah.
nothing.
Get the bar.
We could do that. We could do that. Yeah, it's not a problem. That's just small change, isn't it?
Just a small
Small
pocket
change, man. Yeah.
We've all got that.
Fancy it. Right,
We've all
realistically
got
though,
that.
if you could buy WWE, what's your first move?
Um,
What would you do?
Get rid of the Charlotte Flair.
Buy Evil Uno.
Bring in Evil Uno.
making the female champion instead of Charlotte Flair. That's what you'd do.
Nah, it'd be my right hand man. He wouldn't have to work again.
Be your right hand man. He would be your right hand man, wouldn't
He can read both hands.
he? We're talking dick stuff again.
'Cause you turned it into dick stuff. I didn't.
No, come on, you were thinking it.
No, I wasn't. I was thinking he can help me around the office in skimpy outfits.
Could just imagine it. Just go down there and pick up that bit of paper there, Evil Uno. Make sure you pull your G-string right tight.
Right up your ass.
Oh, dirty bastard. Uno can't even lace Charlotte Flair's boots.
Of course he can. Charlotte's only where she is because of her last name.
You keep saying that.
She's talented in the ring, but she's not fucking 16 titles talented.
Yeah, but she's lost 15 times.
Well, obviously, she wouldn't have won fucking that many belts.
Yeah, exactly. So why we keep going on about how many she's won? She's lost it similar amount. Do you know what I mean? It's not how many titles, it's the title reign that counts. Why Romans this significant 1,000 days malarkey is very important. It's the reign. It's not. Would you consider a championship reign of
It's
a
not
day?
bullshit. It's not bullshit, James. No chances of bullshit. Sorry, but no.
All right, so a title reign that lasts a couple of hours, like what it did to Dakota Kai, when she had the tag team championship and lost it in the same show. Does that count? I mean, it
Yeah.
counts as a championship, but is that a legitimate championship? Do you think, oh God, she's won a title? Would you count that in the grand scheme of
Yeah.
things?
It's still a title.
Yeah, but it's the reign. You've got to look at how long somebody has the title. Having it for a day or hours means
Title
what?
reign
I
is a
think.
title reign. If you have that belt for 5 seconds, it's still a title reign,
But
isn't
what
it?
I'm saying is, it's the title reign, which
Magic Rock, Usos, Randy all got theirs because of the family and who they are. Randy, I could argue yes. Um, Rock, I'm 50-50 with. Usos, again
well,
50-50
Bruno
with.
San Martino had it for 6 years. There's no title reign better than Bruno San Martino, so there's no contest really.
Well, obviously not. That was like a whole different time.
Doesn't matter. Still title reign in your little world.
There's one big title right now.
Yeah, it's a
Yes.
title reign. It's like you're counting it as like 5 seconds. You'd have counted it. That
Yeah.
gets counted. I know it's a different era, but it's still the longest reigning champion
Yes,
history of
yeah,
wrestling.
yes, yeah.
6 years.
He's the
Pretty
longest reigning
big.
champion. Like, I don't know how you compare the two.
Okay, we turned up at the house with Katana.
New Year's for life. Okay, I'm back here already at Dave in real life. Who the fuck's New Year's for life?
Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. I do remember this person.
I don't.
Yeah. I do. They were over at Christmas. Well, just before Christmas, actually. Yeah, New Year's Life. Hello. Shout out to you. Yeah. I'm not sure it was on this channel, or maybe it was the other channel. But yeah, do remember the name. So yeah, shout out to you. Yeah. I think we had a conversation. Can't remember exactly the conversation, but I remember the name. Yes, I do remember. There you go. Female, I'm guessing. I think that's what you were. Might have changed sex now. You know how people change sex willy nilly these days. I mean, you never know. It is what it is. It's tag team match time. Hi there, just Nick. See, no shoe. Dressed you in the chat. Dressed me first, then dressed you.
Wow. I still don't know who you are. I'm too busy trying to find the time of Charlotte's title wins. Like how long she actually had them for.
Bailey still has the longest SmackDown Women's title reign. Boop boop.
Either way, she's beaten her dad because of her last name, which is a good accomplishment for her.
Right, okay. We'll have this conversation. Randy Orton, then. Is he where he is because of his dad's name?
Yes
Considering
and
that
no.
his dad was there before him.
Yes and no.
Cody Rhodes, is he there just because of his dad's name?
No. Or he would have won titles in his first go.
No, Dusty Rhodes has never won a WWE title.
Again, he would have won a main title if it was because of his dad. But he didn't.
No, his
Not on
dad
his
never won
first
a
run.
main title.
Does-
That's what I'm
That
trying to say to
that
you. His
that
dad
doesn't
never
mean
won a main
nothing.
title.
That doesn't mean
So
nothing.
why would he have won a title through his dad?
Because his name.
Yeah,
But he didn't. What I'm going off is namesake, not how good the father was. It's the name. Obviously,
yeah,
Rick
but
Ric Flair
Flair,
and fucking
Ric Flair is a champion,
yeah, he has
and
been his
that's
champion.
his reputation. It's not just because of Ric Flair. If you took all the championship away from Ric Flair, he's just another wrestler.
Well, so's every wrestler if you
Do
do
you know
that.
what I mean? You take away all them titles, right? Well, you're not talking about the son of Rick Rude. We're not talking about the son of Jake the Snake Roberts or something.
No, did they even get into wrestling?
No, but what I'm saying is they've never been champions.
No.
So how would they have
Well,
championships
Dusty
of the
Rhodes was
name?
someone like Dusty Rhodes is a different kettle of fish. He might not have won the belt, but he was very beloved backstage. So that is different. I don't know if Cowboy Bob Orton was champion.
No, he was the guy with the cast. He was the best mate of the champ. It's interesting, but it's like Rock then.
The
Even though
Rock's a bit
Rocky
difficult.
Johnson and Chief Maivia never held the championship, did
That's what
he
the
get that off the name of his dad and his granddad? Did he get where he is
maybe the
because of
rest of
them?
his family, well, not his dad or his thingy. But The Rock's different because of the. Well, I say different. So this is how I see The Rock. The Rock never used his actual family name.
We did. Maivia when he first joined.
When?
Well, not
Oh
the
yeah, he was
Iowari name, but he
he was
used his
Rocky
dad's
Maivia.
and
Yeah,
his granddad's name as his name, Rocky Maivia. That's where that came from, Rocky
yeah. Then he
Johnson.
disappeared. Everyone hated him,
Then he became The Rock.
and then he became The Rock, and that's when he started winning championships. Actually, he won the Intercontinental Champion as Rocky Maivia. But does that count as a championship?
Well,
Does that
yeah,
go on the
'cause it
record?
is a major
Right.
championship at that particular time. It might not be a championship now, but it's still a major one. IC title was big deal still at the time when he won it. It was still like second to last match on the card.
Is Randy Orton gonna be okay soon? Apparently WrestleMania. Um, I would say The Rock. No. The Usos.
But you've got to
Mm,
look at all the Iowari family. Aren't they all right now? The wrestlers we see in the bloodline, aren't they all living off their parents' names?
well, the Bloodline
Rikishi
story,
was there
yes.
before him, before the Usos and Sikoa. Uh, there's Afa in Ika, is it? I don't know how you say his name. But you've got all these, what both the Wild Samoans, the Head Shrinkers, they were all before the bloodline. So did they get where they are because of name
I'm going.
recognition?
Oh, it's
Because
hard
surely
because,
to God they did.
well, yeah.
Look at Roman Reigns. Why people booed him in the first place?
It's because he was getting pushed by down people's throats. That's why
Yeah,
Charlotte Flair
because
still
of
gets
his
booed.
family legacy. Because of the Iowari. That's why. Try to think of others.
Yeah, but that's actually quite different because they know, right? So it took me a while to work out they were actually related to them because of Dusty. Not really, no. Again, like if it if they won championships and they first run, that would have been different, but they didn't.
I don't know. I
You'll
just
never change my mind on Charlotte. Sorry, you just won't.
I think it. I think the interesting fact about Charlotte Flair is why she got into it in the first
She
point.
got into it for a brother, which is good on her.
Yeah,
But
you know what I mean. It's she didn't get in to be like the next Ric Flair. That was forced on her. That's got nothing to do with her. And you using it saying that she's got there by her name. It, it's not her what said, "Oh Vince, I've got to use my name now." It's not. It's Vince what's done this. It's all been
how do we
Vince.
know?
She ain't waltzed into an office saying, "I want to be the biggest, baddest star in the planet." You know what I mean? You've
It
got
is
stars like
booking. It
Sasha
is booking, but
Banks.
she can say no.
What do you think Goldberg could have said no to his booking?
Yes.
He would have been. He wouldn't have even been a fucking star if it hadn't have been for that undefeated streak, which was at least sixty
Yes.
percent of
But
nobodies he
nothing
defeated.
actually stopped him from saying no.
he knew his career would be over.
Well, exactly. It's the same with Charlotte Flair.
No,
Yeah, her
I don't
career
feel
would have
like the
been
same.
over. But then again, women and men are like it's different.
Look at what Charlotte's done. She starred in the first main event of a show,
That's
first
it.
ever Hell in a Cell match. She did
Again,
all that.
you're not changing my opinion on it. You're just not.
I mean, her
My
performances
opinion
stand
can
to
change,
reason
but when
why
it
she's
comes to
been put
Charlotte
the
Flair,
title.
she can fuck off, big time. That's hypocritical. How was it hypocritical? How was it hypocritical? The fact is, Cody and Dustin did not win any major titles, apart from an
They
Intercontinental,
both
won
held
their
the IC
first.
title.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Apart from the IC titles, it's not a major title. It's a minor title.
Yeah, but Dusty Rhodes never held the major title in WWE.
That's why they brought Cody back to do it. Cody went away. He made his name on the Indies. Now he's been brought back to do that. But he's talking about
But
his dad a lot.
you can't. The same argument is made for the Iowari family. Roman's only in the position. The Usos are only in the position of because of what their fathers and grandfathers
Yes,
did
but it's
before
not
them.
on screen. I agree with what you're saying, but it's not on screen. I didn't know they were related for a very long time. And a
We've
lot
had
of wrestling
Akka
fans
and
don't.
Seek. We had Akka and
Yes, they were
Seeker,
in there and in the wrestling
and
business
they
itself, right? Yes,
yeah,
you're
but we
right.
have had them on screen, and they put the rosette thing on Roman Reigns, so we have
So,
had the confirmation that they were there.
so when was this?
We've
What, two,
seen
3 years
Rikishi
ago?
numerous times.
Was this 2, 3 years ago? It wasn't that long ago they did that. I think this was the start of the Bloodline story, correct? Or was
Yeah,
it before that? Right. So,
yeah,
so
but
no,
there's
no,
still
right.
the recognition's
So
always there. They're always talking about it.
yes,
The
but again,
recognition's
right. So that
always
was what
there.
2, 3 years ago. Then you have Charlotte
All
Flair
right.
coming out with her dad constantly, long before that.
When was the last time?
About
When was
2 weeks the before
Ric
Raw,
Flair
before Royal
did come
Rumble.
out? Did come out at Vengeance Day, were it? Uh, and only because I think Charlotte was hosting it or something. Can't remember which event it was, but he did come out for about a second, then went backstage. That's not living off of somebody's name. That's just
Stop
a
talking
proud.
about it because my
That's just a
opinion's
proud
not
dad
changing on
that's
it.
had a great career, and then his daughter's emulating that great career. I don't know.
You'll
Uh,
never change my opinion on that. Told you.
you've just got a mad hatred for Charlotte Flair. I
Just
just
can't
find it
stand her.
funny. I just think your reasoning is wrong.
It's not. It's perfectly fucking spot on.
I just think it is. I don't find your reasoning correct. And you could say the same about my reasonings, but why I don't like AEW. You.
Oh, I was going to say Misfits Boxing, but
Well, yeah,
okay.
you could just use the same argument against that.
But
But
I'm
the
not
reason
going to.
why I don't like Misfits boxing is I just don't watch it.
The reason I don't like Charlotte Flair is
You
because she's
watch
using her dad's
Charlotte
name.
Flair. You've sat there and watched her wrestle.
Not
You
anyone
know what
else.
she can do in the ring.
Oh, no, she's great in the ring. I will
You
never,
know how
never
she can
disclaim
rattle
how
a
talented
crowd.
she is. Yes,
She's
because have
like,
you seen how she rattles me? Right,
yeah, I
change the
mean,
subject.
she's doing a fantastic job,
But
right?
yeah, you would be adamant
Misfits will never get me
people
into
should
that state
change
of
their
mind.
minds on Uno. Not really. I want people to love him, but I'm not going to be adamant for them to change their minds. If they don't like Uno, they don't fucking like him. That's simple. I can't
It's
force
like
people to change their minds
the thing is with
on Uno.
AEW, they could change my mind. I want them to change my mind. It's just that they're not doing it right now.
You really don't know me at all, do you, James? If you think that I am adamant, like the only thing I'm ever adamant on is fucking my hatred for Charlotte Flair. But
No,
I will never
he
force.
does hate Bianca Belair as well. He hates her
I
creative
don't hate
voice.
Bianca Belair. Her voice grates on me. That's the only problem with her. Her voice grates on me.
Charlotte Flair's never bothered me. Yes, I know why they're putting the titles on her. It's to take away the legacy of her dad.
Of course it is.
But that's not a bad thing. I don't think that's a bad thing.
Like I said, it'd be
Let's,
a great achievement for her. But I said what I said, so change the subject.
there's a great little female match on right now.
Yeah, I've been watching it. It's been pretty good.
It's been alright. It's been alright. You know, I always talk about Bailey. Casey Catanzaro is flipping gorgeous.
Which one's that one?
That's Katana Champs.
Is that the lighter one?
Yeah, it's the small one. I've got a thing for smaller women. Oh, is that bad? I let my women diddy. She is tiny compared. She's the ninja warrior. Whatever, American Ninja Fingerbob.
A thingamabob. Good old
Yeah, she
thingamabobs.
did the TV show. You know that American Ninja thing, that
Oh,
assault
yeah.
course, what they did in the UK as well. She competed on
Even if
that.
Charlotte wasn't Flair, she would still be amazing. She's just do something. Do you know what, James? You got a good point there. Like, I will never take away how good she is in the ring. Like, she's fantastic in the ring. Like, 100%. Easy one of the better wrestlers in WWE, women wise.
She's the standard. Roxanne Perez wins.
Of course she does. Oh, don't make me start hating her because she's called Perez.
There's no family connection.
You never know. I didn't think there was any connection with Bray Wyatt. Then it turns out he's related to Blackjack Mulligan. I
Oh
think
yeah,
that's
yeah,
it.
yeah. Well, yeah, obviously. Bray Wyatt's connected to Barry Windham, which is obviously the connection to all of that stuff. The Rotundas. It's a big family, absolutely huge family.
I didn't know. Honestly, didn't know.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Bray's wrestling family is huge. It's just as big as what the Art family is. There's so many wrestling families. It's unreal when you deep dive into it. Iowari family is probably one of the biggest around at the moment. Here comes a heel turn.
Would you have me go turn
Nick
heel?
Satamara is challenging Roxanne Perez for the female championship. Now I want you to do something for me.
Give me the belt right now so I don't have to wrestle you.
Yeah. Yeah, she's accepted the challenge.
Of
So,
course.
see, Mika Satamara Perez. Okay,
That'd be a good match.
there we go. That is the show. Let us know what you think in the chat. What are you scoring this one? Me and Nick will try and come up with reasonable scores.
I'll
I'm
score
gonna
it a
give.
7.
I'm gonna score it 7 dicks out of 10. Because it's been the dick stream, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's been a dick stream
Probably
like.
7. So put your comments in, guys. What are you scoring it? And we'll call it a day then. I need sleep.
I need sleep also.
Need a wank.
I need 7. There's all the dick talk in it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We're gonna say that all this talk of dick, and I need to play with mine. We're back on Friday. I know Nick's doing AEW tomorrow.
Yep.
Make sure that you drop back in to the
Nick
chat
wanting
for
to
him.
make Roxanne look like the star she is and put her over. Yeah, 100%. 7 out of 10 from Dylan.
I say if you're live tomorrow, I will pop in and say hello.
Most likely be alive. Live. Most likely.
That's gonna annoy my neighbours because it banged on the
Oh, it's a banging Dave. Dirty bastard. How could you?
the octagon.
We'll give some analytics on this stream for people. Okay. Which is no one. Apart from me and Dave. 117 views. Average view of 10 minutes. 12 likes.
All right.
Stream health's being healthy. Right, no one else is answering. Let me say well.
Dylan says 7.
Yeah, Dylan was the only person. Ooh. Why do you stop sitting on my chair like that? It's going down.
Right then, guys, we are going to shoot off.
Yes. Thank you
We're
for
going to
watching.
leave you all to it. And thank you for everybody what's joined this stream. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. It's been a strange one. We certainly had a bit of a laugh. But yeah, make sure you join Nick tomorrow with AEW. I'm back on Friday for SmackDown. And then obviously we've got The Chamber.
On on whatever day it's on.
Saturday.
It's on a day.
It's on a day. It's on a Sat of a day.
Of